Hello and welcome to Tabletalkers Band of Iron. Does anyone currently not have inspiration?
I have inspiration.
That's not what I asked.
I
I have it too.
Whoever does not have inspiration, if you would like it, please give a recap.
The recap that I remember, we got our gear armaments created, and we made it out. We went to what's the name of my old code again? I forgot the name of it. Well, we went to the keep. My first keep that I took over.
Nightbringer.
Nightbringer. Okay, yeah, Nightbringer. Found out the orcs went to a thing.
That was over in Rock Hollow.
Yeah. Found out they went to a thing. There's a ship that's sentient now. Some of them are a lot older.
They seem to have stumbled upon an area that has time dilation that makes it to where a lot of time passes there, not a lot of time passes in the normal place.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Yeah. They also brought back frostworms, so that's cool. WYRMs.
Worm.
Oh.
We had a party at a feast.
You talked about it. You want to hold it. Which is something I forgot.
Hey, look,
I
remember
was
something.
busy planning the hell trip. That's not going to happen for a while now. Continue your recap.
I talked to my father about what we went through, everything he needed to know.
You did. He was very proud of you.
As far as I'm concerned, that's about all I remember.
Other pieces of information that occurred last session is you got yourselves an airship proper, which is able to travel through the Sea of Stars. Jodak connected to the navigator chair and had a little encounter there that got VOD muted because apparently lapping water sounds aren't allowed. Go
It
figure.
was a lapping water sound.
Yeah, apparently some fucking meditation music thing claimed it. So I don't know how many times they claim things, but I'm sure it's often.
Dickheads.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming you found the song and removed it from the playlist.
Nope.
If you want lapping water, I can just have my dog drink water in your ear.
No.
She's very loud when she drinks water.
Alrighty.
So are my dogs.
So, with a Winter's Festival set to be happening sometime soon, and you knowing that Jodak wants to go back to Attica Capital so he can spend it with his father, you're going to hold a smaller one in either Nightbringer or Rock Hollow just to pretty much celebrate you guys returning and all the stuff you acquired, and by all the stuff I mean this cool-ass ship and the Friendship of Attica, before you do so. So, party prep, who wants to do what?
What?
Northeast.
We're doing Winter Festival things, okay.
No, Winter Festival, a smaller one before the Winter Festival.
Okay. What the fuck would I have to prep?
Arik as DM would like to note that this is major change of what's going to be happening. Number 4 or 5, which is why I sound so despondent.
Only 5?
Don't make me hurt you.
More than that. It was more than that. Because we couldn't decide between one or the other, and we kept bouncing back and forth.
And I forgot about the Winter's Fest.
Where is Valen? Is he in the capital right now?
You know that Valen is currently at Siegebreaker working the tavern there.
Y'all can probably go grab him. It doesn't have to be today. We're just prepping for it and getting everything ready to do it.
I mean, we're doing a festival, so a bard would be useful.
Winter's Fest proper is in a couple weeks, but if you guys want to have it for you and your men, who are glad to have you back, and it looks like, especially some of them who have aged visibly, have been through some shit since last you guys had like a big
I think
group
the
stuff.
orcs need a proper bard.
And I need to go and get proper alcohol and some other meats stuff too. Since we have an abundance of money, why not we use it for big feast?
Yeah.
And it's been a while since we've had a good one.
Okay, well, just for the sake of trying to organize thing, part 1, where do you want it? Like, do you want it at Nightbringer or do you want it at Rock Hollow?
I think we decided. I remember this specifically. We decided Rock Hollow because there are some orcs that are just stuck there.
Yes.
Yep.
Including the guy who's literally bonded with the ship. Like, physically, there's a tendril coming out of him.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we stayed, or are going to have the festival we want to hold here, because of the orcs that are stuck here. They went through a lot. They deserve to have part of the festival, too.
Part of the band, part of the crew.
Absolutely.
As part of that, somebody's going to have to contact everybody over in Nightbringer that can afford to leave and have them head this way. But you can do that with a diplomat's pouch and determination. So, that's not that hard.
I have some.
Question whether I should.
I know Kieran has a diplomat's pouch, and I know Kieran is a Nightbringer, so...
Send in a message.
Message received. He'll start prep. I guess.
Probably take some of the ships that have returned there, the Wyvern Riders, you can make it over to the Rock Hollow within a day.
Yeah.
We need to send a message to Therapy Hag. Ask her if she wants to come along.
Ooh.
Because there are some people who may or may not be
They need therapy.
traumatized by Squid Ship. Also, therapy for the time-dilated people.
They need therapy.
Yeah.
You get a message back that has the words "a party" and like the letters are like it's got like a phone message effect. You can see little things like sparks of light just coming off of it. And also trauma.
Wait, I know the princes' names, right? So I should know their fathers now too, right?
What?
What?
The princes.
You're talking about the royals proper of Diakov itself?
Yeah, I should know their names, right? They should have diplomat's pouch.
Well, you know the royal family. The name of the royal family, anyway. And
I don't know if like proper royals would have diplomats pouches. I think they would delegate that to admins.
well, it would still be a means of contact. But
Yeah, it's fair.
I could totally invite the princes over.
No.
he can do what he wants. He has his own pouch.
I know. I'm just. This is
No,
for us.
you do you. I cannot say that. Nope.
No, I was just thinking about that. It's just like
I, as Tori, would absolutely slap a couple of them around.
Okay.
No, that's going to be something that's going to be done in their court.
Potential 5th hard turn. Potential 6th? I don't even know. Hard turn averted.
8th.
Jodak, your message from the therapy hag, like I was saying, is a party. It's written in a way that has after effects on it because they're magical. There's little sparkles and stuff. And also trauma. Count me in.
Right, we're going to be here. Come at this time. Try not to kill anyone.
Or do.
I know, like,
If you do, please tell someone so we can, bring them back.
Death has no consequence at this stage.
kill the prince and bring him
I'll
back.
send that off. Also, P.S. How did you do that? I want to do that. And then I'm gonna send that off.
You get back the shrug emoji.
Is it like animated shrugging?
No,
Or
it is exactly what you get.
It's the emoji shrug.
just the emoji.
Or is it the emoji or is it the emoticon?
I lied, it's the emoticon.
There you go.
Her diplomat's pouch is a phone.
It's literally just this.
It's just this.
That's what she sends back.
Ah, yeah. Either way, feel free to come by when you want, if you want. No pressure.
No response.
How you want.
That's the end of my stuff. I have no one else I need to go message.
Gonna hurt you.
I mean, Dad likes a good party, but I can't really get a hold of him, so I'm good.
We need to contact Valen. Writes a message only to Therapy Hack.
Oh, we already started we were in contact Valen. I thought Vashni was contacting Valen. Because Medina said he was gonna go get Valen.
I said y'all could get Balin as I'm doing the party. I'll get him. I'm gonna go.
He fucking delegated as a proper lord should. Oh my god, he finally did it.
I just fallen toward to go collect Valen.
Whispers in your ear. Get Balin.
Fine, I'm gonna send Valen the message as well. Hey,
Okay.
we're having a party. You wanna come? Actually,
No,
you don't
just
get a
says-
choice. We're coming to come get you.
Just send it outside. Just go to the tavern, send in the message, then walk inside. Coming to get you.
You
Hey,
could do
I'm
this.
outside.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Please.
If you
Please.
want to do that, then do that. Don't just talk about it.
That'd be great. Please
That's
do that.
what I'm going to do. If you said it's in
Yeah.
Rock Color, we're going to Rock Color anyway. So.
Siegebreaker.
Yeah.
No, he's in Siegebreaker.
No, it's in Siegebreaker.
We're in Rock Hall.
Oh. I mean, I'll take the ship.
Which I'm pretty
I'm
sure
fine with
that I'm also pretty sure that that Siegebreaker was next to like a river or whatever.
Well, yeah, there's a smaller one, but
Yeah.
you guys have a skyship.
Yeah, that too.
For a grand entrance.
Just
Just park the
just
ship.
blot
right
out
above
part of the fucking sun.
this tavern. If only I had a megaphone.
I
wish
just
had a
need to
You
know
do
for
if you have
sure
thaumaturgy.
what you're doing.
I don't. I'm going with that train of action. I'm going to go pilot the transport ship, whatever one I want to take. Maybe a destroyer. Not the
Doesn't
destroyer.
teleport.
Use
I'm-
a teleporting
take
ship.
a teleporting ship. Gonna park it right above his tavern. Then send a message. Hey Valen, we're having a party. I'm outside in Rock Hollow. Come out.
Okay.
Siegebreaker.
We're having the party in Rock Hollow.
All
Yeah.
right.
But
So
he's a Siegebreaker.
Jodak's going to go collect a few ship hands. Get
Does
the
Sydney
ship
go
running.
across planes?
What?
I'm
Sometimes.
gonna answer my own question. It's fine. I have a spell book.
Sometimes. It can get fucked up if the time doesn't run 1-to-1.
Doesn't the Hells run 1-to-1?
No comment.
I lived there.
And?
How would I not know?
Okay, if we had an actual ability to cross planes and you hadn't been to the other one, how would you know?
Because I was there for a long period of time, and I've now been here for a long period of time.
Uh-huh, and your perception as you are on the plane is always the same. You've been in planes to go slower, but it doesn't change.
Okay. I understand now. I didn't know that's how that worked. My bad.
No. God, can you imagine how awful that would be? You go to one that goes slowly and then you're just, I'm moving my arm. Eventually. It'd be like constantly being hit by gold experience. Anime. Alright, so Jodak gets his skeleton crew together. hops aboard his new fancy sky ship, shifts it, travels for a couple hours, shifts it again, and you are above Siegebreaker. As you show up above Siegebreaker, you can see that it is a large dwarven stronghold, as you might expect. Still a little bit run down, but you can see the parts of it are being replaced like in non-dwarven ways almost. Like it has a lot of like the druidic natural building, like architecture all around it now. And as you actually just kind of show up, you can see alighting from a couple of the towers, just these way oversized moths that each appear to have someone riding them.
Right, I forgot. Okay. First of all, I should use Alter Self to transform into Jodak halfling form.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Just so I look normal. Then I'm taking the magic carpet.
Where'd you get Alter Self from?
You gave me an Alter Self ring.
Ah, that'd do it.
In Attica. Yeah.
I believe you.
I had to check to see if you gave me a limit on it. I can't find it. So, yeah. I'm taking the magic carpet and flying down towards the moth people, just so they're aware that we're not hostile or dangerous.
Well, you get on the carpet. Are you bringing any orcs with you?
No.
Okay, so you get on the carpet, leave your orcs with their various bows and whatnot to sit there and stare at them from on high, and
I'm gonna set up a link with whoever I leave in charge first.
Okay.
Don't do anything. Don't shoot anyone. Don't attack anyone, please.
Unless they shoot
Unless
you
they
first.
attack you first.
There
Give
you
a free rein.
go.
what if they has attacked us, but it hadn't hit us yet?
If it hasn't hit you, if it hasn't hit the ship, don't attack. If it has hit the ship, go ahead and attack.
So what if it hits like Jim and he just melts?
I should have brought the destroyer. You make a good point. Try to dodge. If you can't
Okay.
dodge, attack them. Go ahead.
Okay.
Show them no mercy.
So if we just get too scared, we take some down.
If you get attacked and one of you get hit or the ship get hit, then you attack.
Uh-huh.
Unless I tell you otherwise.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
You think they might understand?
I'll tell you when to attack.
Unless it's in self-defense.
Unless it's in self-defense.
I swear there were air quotes on that.
Oh my god, I love that we
Acceptable,
fucking
that's
got the
acceptable
orcs.
enough. I think they understand.
I love that we brought the orcs into this. They're fucking great.
Now I need to go meet the moth people.
Taking the carpet down, they intercept you in midair. It's a variety of races, but they do... There is like that druidic feel to them. Like instead of like proper armored shirts or something, there might be like more wooden-based stuff. It's like, it's druidy. You know how it goes. You've seen Peon, I think he's wearing bug armor.
I think he's wearing bug armor. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's more weird people. Got it. Do any of them have a moth arm?
Fun fact, make an insight check. Or an intelligence check, or whatever.
Either one?
Yeah.
I'll go with insight, because why not? I can't reroll natural ones anymore.
It's probably going to be
15.
higher.
For the sake of it, Peon, how, like, you've spent a lot of time with this group. Can it be reasonably assumed that you've basically told them everything? Just like in passing conversation, like where you're from, your people's locations, things like that.
Yeah.
Right. So, Jodak, you remember that Peon actually came here. Like, these are people from his tribe.
Oh. Good to know. better tell Orky boys not to attack them. I'm gonna send them a message. Try not to attack the moth people.
Except in
They're
self-defense.
friends, probably. Except in self-defense. See, you got it.
There were definitely air quotes on that self-defense. I heard it that time.
I heard it the first time. So, hi. Nice day, isn't it?
They kind of look at you, just kind of staring at you bewildered. I have to wonder what it is you're doing, showing up from a bloody sky boat and then coming down on a carpet. You could have landed anywhere over there. What are you doing?
But, leaving the boat hovering leaves a...
There's
clear
gravitas
impression.
and there's taking an arrow to the face. What are you doing?
I'm just picking up cool friends, that's all.
So it's a trip. Where are you visiting from? And what's your business? Who are you
Go
visiting?
around.
We're
the
Band of
name.
Iron, we're having a party. You know the Band of Iron? Actually, you look
Yeah,
familiar.
yeah.
Do you know someone named Peon?
You want
By
me to
any chance?
respond to the Band of Iron part or the Peon part first?
Band of Iron first.
Okay, we've been told that you guys are a bunch of devil worshippers that are doing some freaky shit. So there's a little bit of trepidation there. Peon, though, we
Okay.
know pretty well.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fucking great.
Only one of us is a devil worshipper. Actually, he's not even a worshipper, he's a devil. Ish,
Thank you.
kind of thing. He has horns.
If you are a worshipper of a
Is
god, you
preferred.
are partially a devil worshipper too. Because
The rest of
allocating
us
one
have
is to
nothing
allocate
to do
the
with
other.
that. Yeah, that's fair. But the rest of us have nothing to do with that. We're just our own little.
It just...
Group.
You're here to
Well,
visit a friend and you're a friend of Peon's, apparently.
Yes.
Very well, take your carpet, land with us outside the gates, just so you can go through the actual checkpoints and things like that, instead of just dropping straight down. And along the way, you can tell us what Peon's been up to, just so we kinda know and can tell the matriarch.
Okay. It's fine. The carpet was just a formality anyway. It doesn't add to the image.
Can you...
You wanted to have this mystique and this mysterious bullshit, and it's not gonna happen.
The answer is no, you're going to go through the proper channels. Fuck you, and the carpet you flew in on.
And the ship that brought you here.
That too. You should have that land, by the way.
Fucking
Do I have
devil
to?
worshippers.
Can I just leave it there for like
No,
10 minutes? It's only gonna be 10 minutes.
I don't care.
Fine. Where do I land the ship?
Hey.
Do you care?
Point out a sizable clearing off to the southeast. It's not like you don't ever leave the site of the castle gate.
Alright, I gotta go back to go navigate them.
Okay.
The rest, they might just shoot something or crash it or something. I don't know.
All of the above.
You get back, one of the orcs just kind of looks over at you. Is it time to defend the ship, sir?
No, not yet.
So it's time to attack.
No attacks right now. We're gonna go land the ship.
Fine.
So
I know, I don't want to
disappointed.
either. But they have rules and regulation.
They blink at you.
What's that?
Just prepared to go land the ship. I'll go back to the.
They don't
I was
do
gonna say
anything with
navigator.
landing the ship. Only you do.
I know, but I don't want any of them hanging off the side of the ship. Which I feel like they might do if they.
They're
wanted
probably
to.
already doing it.
Let me go back and go land the ship. I don't remember what the little house room thing I need to go to is called.
The helm.
The helm. There you go. I was trying to say the navigator, but the navigator is its own thing.
The navigator's for teleporting purposes.
Yeah.
Head back to the helm, begin to input the landing thing. You've had to deal with ships enough, but Honestly, landing a ship, something you're just a little bit unfamiliar with still. Make an intelligence check just because I want to see if you fail.
It's because you want to see me fail. Cool.
I don't want to see you fail, I want to see if you fail. However, a 6 is you forgot to put down the landing gear, and as you put the ship down, it kind of begins to list.
For this.
Okay, psychic die. Sure.
This is psychic die.
This is a fail.
It's a 1 anyway, so that's 7.
Oh. Okay, so you set the ship down, but you forget to actually extend the landing gear. So its curvature on the bottom is not... It doesn't help you land.
Not conducive to landing.
That is the word. And you begin to list horrifically before you pop it back up in the air. Go, oh. And
wait a minute, there's a button over there.
Hey, new ship, who this? I forgot.
Wouldn't it be new ship, what this?
Yeah. No, who? Because there's a living being that's embodying the ship or something that I can talk
Yeah, but
to.
you still don't know all the buttons yet.
Yeah.
if you decide to properly examine the ship and do so that way, then that question will have different answers depending on what it is you believe. Right now, though, since you're unsure, yeah, sure, both will work. However, I will say there is a correct answer.
You just won't say which is the correct answer. Got it. So, I need to roll up the carpet, put it back in my little landing portable hole.
I'm pretty sure the portable hole is basically big enough to where if you just flop it on the ground, you can just... Because vertical takeoff and landing is its entire thing, and that's very useful.
Yes, but I can't go into the portable hole.
Yeah, you
which
can.
is my problem. I can't, because I'm covered in a ton of portable holes.
Just toss
I
those
don't want to cause an accident.
not on you.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait a minute. James has a thing. James has a memory thing that he's gonna fix himself. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And the carpet, going through the proper channels, all the legal whatnot and things, trying to get myself into the city.
Okay, so you're taking the carpet off the ship, or are you, like, walking up?
I'm walking off the ship
Okay.
with my gear and stuff.
You do know that since you're actually, like, exiting the ground, there's a secondary exit for you guys to actually use. Because otherwise, that'd be a really long plank and be really awkward.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably should take that. Now, don't shoot anyone now that we're on the ground, unless someone tries to break into the ship.
They nod knowingly and say, self-defense.
Self-defense. Go. I'm head towards the city.
You have the individuals that stopped you kind of join you partway through and make various small talk. I can do it in character if you want, or you can just tell me that you tell them what Peon has been up to.
I'll just tell them what Peon's been up to, exaggerating about his little special stone and his giant monster deck card things.
I don't
And his
need
new
to
PJ
exaggerate the
friend.
soul stone.
No, I don't need to exaggerate the soul stone at all. But I'm making emphasis, making sure to go over that.
He's making emphasis that Peon is a badass.
Okay.
Yeah. And bringing up his son just because, hey, PJ has a kid now. Or
Peon has
kid
PJ.
yeah.
You make it into the Garan.
Just as a quick thing, until the black silk cloth is opened, the portable hole is not an extra dimensional space, and portable holes can be put inside portable holes. So long as they're not open.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's what I'm reading here from what I can understand.
But a closed portable hole inside of a bottomless bag is still a one-way ticket to
Yes.
Yeah.
If you put any kind of thing inside a portable hole, it breaks it. But if you place a portable hole inside an extra dimensional space, like a bag of holding or hand or half sack, it breaks it. But not the other way around. It doesn't say portable hole, but I'm unsure.
Interesting.
From how it's worded, a closed portable hole can go inside another open portable hole.
Right now, I don't care.
Exactly.
But you get basically to the gate, and somebody over there kind of stops you and says, "What's your purpose?" And then you say, "Party stuff, friend, blah blah," and then they let you in.
Yay.
You say, "I am with Vashnir. Let me in."
Given the information you just received, that's probably not a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, why do they think we're devil worshippers
Dylan.
again?
Cause one of your members came over and joined us, and they told us you were trying to punch a hole between dimensions to let various hell beasts run amok.
Okay.
And now he is
So you're not wrong.
one of
also
the
not
higher
right.
guild leaders around here. And we're not wrong. Awesome.
Well, they are wrong.
You're not
You are
here.
wrong.
Shut up.
I'm not trying to punch
You
a
are
hole.
very wrong, but you're
Don't bring
also
help here.
there are no plans to deal with hell beasts. Let's say it like that. Actually, we don't even need to do that anymore. Our ship can do that for us. Not do that for us. Sorry. We were looking for a transportation method,
They stare at you blankly.
and we got one.
So,
one of our
at
members?
the moment, the guild
gonna
leaders
hate
aren't here,
We have
so...
to talk about sneaky things with him there.
What is it that you're doing? The one with all the sneaky information it still hasn't disclosed. So once again, what are you doing here? The guild leaders aren't here, so Jackson, Sanina, they're not around.
Oh, they formed a guild. When did they form a guild? Wait, when did they form a guild?
Few months back, the Reclaimers of Lost Glory or something akin to that. I don't really know. I came here with the mistress, who is Jackson's mother. And we've been fixing things up ever since. It seems that they've fallen back into their relationship with their father, but I don't really know how that's going. But you didn't hear that from
His
me.
father was dead.
No. He's fine. Apparently he was raising hell. Or stealing important shit. That's our current treasury.
Huh. Good to know.
Make it, just because this is a game where we roll dice, make a persuasion check just so I can kind of like see how your conversation thus far has gone. Because druids aren't known for their charisma, and they might be about to tell you something that they maybe shouldn't.
I have a natural 20 for a 27.
Awesome. So, as part of the stolen things, there's this really giant green orb that we've been told not to touch or look at, but apparently it does weird, like, control-y things from what we've been told. It just kind of sits in the dungeon now.
Control
X.
I don't know. Apparently they
Control your
did
mind?
something over in, southern Rakesh, I believe they said. And it made a bunch of undead things turn against other undead things, and it was really cool to watch, but I don't know because I wasn't there.
Okay, that sounds really cool. I kind of wish I saw it. To be honest.
It's guarded by a very fearsome plant abomination. Nobody goes down there, and those that do, the return part is about 50-50.
Why would they... I'm assuming you've trained this plant abomination to not attack the guild leaders?
No. Jack summoned it as a method of defense for himself while he was hiding out in his castle the entire time they thought he was missing. But it kind of
When
just
can he
kills things.
summon creatures? Since when can he summon creatures?
From what I've been told, it
beings.
was some sort of special thing that the mistress had given him in the time beforehand. I believe Jackson has an unbroken variant now.
Jackson. I see. Okay, that makes
They
sense. Never
nod.
mind.
They nod slowly.
I thought you were using a nickname. Or
No,
I don't know.
that's
something.
really how it is.
Ah.
I suppose that makes sense. Okay, that's fine. Well then, party. If you're a part of Peon's group, did you want to come as well?
I could see whoever wants to travel along. Would it assumedly be through your cool magical teleporty thing?
Absolutely. It would take too long to fly or walk there by ourselves.
Will people
Maybe
freak
one
out if
more.
we bring some muffs?
Well, hoping not. We have a pair of wyverns with us and a special ship.
Would the wyverns and the muffs fight?
If we told them not to,
Probably.
maybe not.
Wyverns are little uncontrollable, and the muffs are big, so they're also a little of an X factor.
We just need to keep them in 2 separate areas. and
They
we'll
fly.
Be okay.
Ours are made of
They
acid,
fly.
Not
Ours are
made
made
of
of
acid.
gold.
Cool.
but the dust is burning.
Ours are made of ice or icy, freezy.
Freezy things
That
don't
thing.
necessarily destroy their confines, and like looking around, you can see a couple pins that they've tried to make that are just melted to shit. Still
We'll try to
figuring
help
that
you
one
with
If
out.
it's cold enough, it can break steel.
By all means, if you have a solution, I would take it.
I think we
I'll
do have
look
acid-resistant
for one.
material.
But I think I heard about some metal or something, some material that's resist acid. I'm not sure.
Well,
I
you
don't
also
have any on hand. I don't
Well-
think.
above game, you know that if you take like, especially your broken, I've forgotten what it was called. Rune crafting. If you take your broken rune crafting materials, basically they're a blanket absorber O stuff, and depending on the amount of damage that they actually kick out, it could potentially like ad infinitum overmatch whatever amount of burning that it is they're trying to do. Just as like a math equation.
I also think I'm pretty fucking certain we at one point came across like this acid-resistant material.
Well, maybe, but
Like metal or
resistance is
whatever.
still like. Eventually, it's gonna eat its way through. It's just gonna take longer.
How many do you have?
More every day.
Offhand.
They brought a lot of larvae back from the life spy, and ever since then, we've been trying to keep them fed. Training
How are
is
you doing
weird.
with that?
Yeah.
So I remember training wyverns were that wasn't the easiest thing.
Insects get
Yeah,
weird
keep
when
it-
they're giant. Also, these are spire creatures, so they're a little There's an inherent weirdness with them.
Also, I haven't been to Aspire myself personally, but I heard a little bit about them.
I'm not a master at it. They just brought these things back, and we've been dealing with them. From what I understand, at one point in time, they used to be something else, and then they got reincarnated, and now they're this, and that sometimes shows through. I can't explain it. I'm
And you
pretty
said that
sure
how
that
it
at
works.
least a couple of them are better at math than I am. Let me put it that way.
Hey, they're walking beside us, right?
As in there, you mean the people with the moth
They
things? There's a
as
couple.
in the moth things.
There's a few.
Why
It's
don't
kind
you
of like
hi to
scattered
one of them?
around.
Just hi.
Doesn't seem to really understand.
Cool. Just making sure.
What do you want me to do? Emote and moth?
I don't know.
Facial expressions appear.
They can't really emote. I mean, hi in their head with telekinesis, telekinetics, psychic stuff. Just to see how intelligent they are and if I get any feedback back.
Okay, it's not feedback. You do get something back, but it's illegible to you. It's like jumbled somehow.
That is still an acceptable outcome. Continuing our walk, because I don't have a ton to talk to them about.
You haven't told him where you're going.
Oh yeah. I don't know where we are. We're in Siegebreaker right now?
Yeah.
We're going to Rock Hollow.
You haven't collected Valen either.
No,
Stupid.
that's why we're continuing to walk to go find Valen.
Okay. Find
You said
Valen.
they were walking with
What?
us.
But what Arik was saying is you haven't told them who you were collecting.
Oh yeah.
Because you haven't said shit to them about Valen yet. Jesus fucking Christ!
I forgot. Okay.
Not okay.
Words are hard.
We have
I
a
need to
shorter
go.
session tonight, and we've spent an hour of it doing this.
I don't know Valen's last name, so I'm just going to
Named
go
out.
start walking towards his tavern, which I was perched above, I think. So
You had to. The tavern. You go inside, you hear some music playing, you look at the stage, it is in fact Valen playing. He's good at what he does. Outside of that, you see a bunch of people. There's far more druidic people than anything. There's a smaller, like, supposed to be there looking dwarven people, but the population for that is less than. And there are a few adventurers, like, scattered throughout. Looks like they're probably guild members or something like that.
oh, right here, how many guild members did I see? Potential
Uh,
adventurers type things.
Overall, there's not very many, because, like, on the list of, like, big things they have accomplished, there's not too many that will actually, like, draw attention. Other things that they have for projects, like the muffs and things like that, haven't really, like, grown up and become viable yet. So, they're still relatively obscure.
I don't want to interrupt Valen during his set, so guess I'll just take a seat and wait. I should probably send him a message saying, "Hey, we're going to a party in Rock Hollow." Get ready. To his messenger's diplomat's pouch.
Okay.
If he looks at me, I want to wave at him.
He seems a bit preoccupied.
You know what I used to do? I used to throw a lot of magic cards. I really should just throw a card up in the air. Just have it wave around. Try to get his attention.
Why are you trying to ruin his set?
I'm not. I'm
Fucking
trying to get his
haggler.
attention
God, wow.
without, distracting him.
So the best thing you could
It's
the best thing
something
you could come
obscure.
up with. Obscure?
Not obscure, but not distracting. Like going up and talking to him.
No, instead have a
Just wait
random
till it
magic
sets them.
card floating in the fucking breeze, being like, hey, look at me.
Hey, look at me while you're trying to concentrate on playing music. Just
Fine.
wait. Wait till
I'll
his
just
set's
wait
done.
patiently. I'm not patient. My
You can
grand
do whatever
entrance
it
has
is.
already been
Okay.
ruined. I can't fly him up on a carpet anymore. What I want to do is get this done and over.
Just for the sake of it.
I'm just gonna sit and wait, just cause that was just me being dumb.
Just for the sake of it, because D&D is a thing that happens, but maybe not as often as it maybe should. Please remember to tell me the things that actually become real and the things that are just you think about.
Okay, card thing was a thought. I'm just gonna take a seat. Wait. Just relax. Make sure to read up my spell. So I stay Jodak.
Get like a drink or something.
I was
No.
always told not to drink and drive. I kind of pilot the ship. I probably shouldn't drink anything.
Doesn't have to be alcoholic.
In
Okay.
that case, I'm just going to get a glass of some water.
Okay.
Just to be safe. And sure.
That'll be... Oh, this is the first time we're breaking these out. It's gonna be 5 copper.
Ah,
Ah.
that requires you to break a gold, and then break a silver, and then have the
I have
copper.
silver.
We're just in the
How much?
tens.
Is it 10s for silver to copper?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just be
Let's
glad
just-
it's not in my thing, because I do thousands.
Do that. 4. Give them the 5 copper.
Your
Yeah.
economy sucks.
My economy is rich blood.
I forgot what it's like to pay money. Huh.
And as part of that, you do get unlimited refills on your water if they just... Money.
For you dirtying the glass, it costed 5 copper.
Okay.
Fine.
After a while, Valen will walk off stage, and then kind of shortly afterward, you'll get a message back in your messenger's pouch that says, okay, when?
Now.
Look at this table.
Send
Look
it,
at
get
the
a message
bar.
back. What?
I think he sent a message saying, look at the bar as well.
Yeah, he'll kind of come back outside. There are some people that do oh, it was the person just performed, yeah, and he just deals with that for a moment before finding his way over to the bar.
Hey.
Okay, well,
I
you
need to
showed
walk
up
up
pretty
to him.
quickly. I can't do the fucking voice if I don't have it to mimic. Shit. That's all he was. Ah. Don't remember. You showed up fast. What are you doing here?
I came here to come collect you. That's all.
Why?
Guess why not?
Because I'm kind of far away from wherever it was you were, and busy here, and
You're really
Distance
not.
is just a number.
And that number is very low for us.
I
Oh,
wanted to
what?
come check up on.
What, you're 2
No.
months away? Yeah, you're like 2 days, 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's not long at all. Just want to come up, check up on you and everyone.
well, you
I
sent
heard
a
the
message
rest
for a
of-
general checkup a while ago. As I said, I'm fine. Didn't even move to see her. Mother's living in a house nearby.
Then you moved to where?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Here.
Here.
City names are weird. I expect there to be a city named Seer,
Oh.
and I would not be surprised if there was.
Well, there might be, but it's not here.
It sounds like something Salika would have.
Maybe. Fuck if I know.
You know, I don't mind. Sorry. What was I talking about?
I don't know. I'm very confused.
We're having a party. We
Festival.
just fought off. Yeah, festival. That. We just fought off a.
Who are
masked
you responding
dragon.
to?
We thought we might. Some things have changed about me. I've kind of. Almost talked to him and said, "Hi,
Wanna die?
I can do this." People are always talking to me. I get
Why are you so
distracted
awkward
easily.
now? Are you trying to flirt?
A little bit. Either way, I wanted to come invite you because we haven't talked in a while. And, you know, parties are parties. Everyone likes parties, right?
So you're showing up out of the blue to invite specifically me, some sort of party that you're having, for reasons that seem unknowable.
We also
Well, I was looking
wanted
for
to take
everyone else as
water.
well, but they're apparently not here at the moment, so what can I do about it?
it was mentioned just for you because I know you're forgetful and can't remember what happened 5 minutes ago. We do want a damn good bard, and Valen is a damn good bard.
Yeah. Okay. Also, we're kind of.
Who do you keep responding to?
In the entertainment. I'm responding to Valen now. We're kind of lacking in the kind
That's
of
me.
entertainment area.
Oh my god.
So
And I
you're
need a
trying
bard.
to hire
I wanted
me.
to come hire you. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well... I mean, what the fuck else am I doing? What's
pay
your
for your time,
going...
if you want.
That's what hiring means.
Yeah.
What's your rate?
What you want?
What you want. Exactly. I haven't dealt with money for a while, so I'm kind of...
We're also rich as fuck.
Now, part of me, the part that wants to be gnomish, says that whenever you give me a price like that, I need to inflate the fuck out of it. But we were allies, and I have a feeling that you don't mean me ill. So, what are you actually offering to pay here?
Ow.
I have to go and name a price. What would you normally charge? Just so I have that standard to go off of.
Well, I've really only lived as... It's more of a... Someone else owns the thing. You're allowed to live here. And not buy your own food. Then I'll just kind of like clap his hands together solemnly a couple times. I have no idea. You'd have to talk to my sister about that, not Sanina, the other one. They're busy owning things and just getting money.
We have a yes amount of money, right, Eric?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys
Undefeated.
literally looted the entirety of Blood Breaks, which I think came out to an actual value somewhere in the millions. Now, on top of that, your Orky boys aren't idle. They go do kill shit missions, and Attica was hiring non-stop throughout the entire GIF invasion.
So why not throw a 10k number at it?
I was going to give him a couple platinum, but that felt like too much.
I would say
In my
just
head
throw a
as well.
10k at it, which is 10 platinum, I think. No, that's
Platinum
100
or
platinum.
10?
More than I can't do math. 10k.
Actual value. Gold equals
10,000
around
gold.
about $10.
Gold is about $10. Okay.
8 gold is
okay.
$10, so that's $100,000. That's a lot of money. I think.
$100,000 for his time, for like a day or two.
This helps you like rationalize it a lot if I give you an actual money thing.
I mean,
Yes.
an actual musician that is very good at their job, doing any kind of concert type thing, like live concert, they make, from what I remember, like $200,000 a concert, and that's not just like they do a tour, and each concert will make them about that.
Okay, at this point in time, I have to say it. James, you're not here. It's time for Thaddeus to do
Yeah.
math.
How much gold is the platinum piece?
10.
10?
So every platinum's $100.
Every platinum's $100. So, man, I have to do math.
Also, if you're trying to hire me, is it
about-
for like the entirety of this festival? How many days is the festival? Is it one big party? What exactly are you inviting me to?
It really is one big party, I would say. Maybe a
So-
day or two.
Big 1 day, 2 day party? Okay.
Perhaps. How about like 1,000 platinum?
He was in the middle of saying a sentence and he just kind of stops.
I think that's equivalent enough for your time.
I'm
Right.
sure that I can get away with it, and Nina won't yell at me if I bring back that much money.
How much is
That
it? giving?
mean that's too little? I can raise it some if you want. I really
To answer
don't
Medina's
care.
question, I'm pretty sure he just tossed out 100k actual worth.
Yeah.
Is it actually 100k? Oh, it is actually 100k.
Yes.
Were you looking for a higher number?
No, I just threw out a number, hoping it was something equivalent to what I wanted. So it's no, just that. If you deem yourself to be more, what's the word? Worth more, I can raise the number up higher. That'd be no problem. Not at all.
And you're hiring me to play a couple songs.
Yeah, I guess.
This isn't I agree, and then my arm shows up 3 days later, 74 miles away.
You really think I would do that to you?
I don't know why you're here. I'm confused, I'm kind of scared, and you're supposedly devil worshippers now.
Not devil worshippers. I don't know who told you that.
It was
There's
Ragnar.
one devil, and that guy is a worshipper of a god. That's one person, Ragnar.
So, do you worship him?
No, he's just another member.
Do they
Just
have
another
worshippers?
member of the band of farmers. No one else worships the same god. It's just the one guy.
Well, no, there are a lot of people that worship my god.
Shut up, you're not there.
Worships me.
Stop interrupting our scene.
But he knows this!
He's never gonna end this negotiation if we keep interjecting.
It was Ragnar. I'm gonna need to go find him later.
Okay, well, you possibly having some sort of guild member fighting thing aside, which wouldn't go over well if I'm at your base whenever it happens. Apparently you're offering me 100,000 silver.
Platinum.
100,000 silver.
Oh, wait. Yeah, because they're $1. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I'm sure there are some bards around here that would be able to take the thing I've been doing here. If you really want me, I'm sure I could probably do so.
Yeah, of course. You're a friend. Well, we don't want come hire you first. You get priority.
In fair, I guess, nepotism has its benefits.
God damn it, Eric.
What?
I don't know what that word means.
Figure it out.
I am.
Gain your position through your connections.
You are so
Power and
secure.
influence things.
Oh, do you need to go grab anything? Pack up? Ready to go? You have a really cool chip now.
Gone for a couple days, and probably some basic stuffs, yeah? I can go and get ready.
I hate new words.
Well then, I don't know, I'll wait here then. Wait for you so I can lead you back to the ship.
Well, if there's nothing
actually,
else, you could probably just wait by the gate. Well, actually, what?
I need to go collect the, some of these druidy fellows. They're apparently also related to one of our members. And it wouldn't be a party if we didn't invite everyone. Everyone related to us, of course. I mean,
He'll kind of
He
steeple his
already
fingers.
has. He already has.
Kind of just steeple his fingers. You do recall the part where we have reason to believe that you might be worshipping devils, right?
yes, and I need to change that opinion by showing you who we actually are.
Okay, not a bad idea, but just keep in mind if you get too many of them there, if anything gets weird, they might get scared.
Just ignore the one man with the horns and you'll be fine.
Fuck you!
Right.
That was a joke. Just relax.
Who are you talking to?
I'm not there.
The guard that went right, I could hear the ellipses.
Okay. Well, if there's aught else, I'll meet you by the gate after I get my things together. If you need anything from here, there, I could probably talk with someone and see what you could get. I think that there's a couple, like, baby cows. Maybe you could smuggle them off away if you really wanted to. I don't know.
I would want a cow.
I don't, cause these ones that they're specifically breeding for are cold. So they're very good at living in colder climates, and milk comes out strange.
Are they also shrine creatures?
They created them from information they found within, and I'm not supposed to be talking about this. But I've already done enough. So they created it from information they found within. And they're basically able to change the genetic makeup of things as they're born. The actual moths over there are shrine creatures, but that's mainly because of their gigantism and things like that. They could make acid moths if they wanted to, that were like normal moth size. And honestly, if they wanted a weapon, they should just make a box of those, drop them on a thing, and then just watch what happens.
Yeah, I thought orcs were cruel. Malicious.
You get a niggling back to whenever you were fighting the crystal dragon, and the gift dropped a box of basically winged needles that found you and went inside you.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Hey. I have some more things to tell Flash here about. Some more questions to ask.
Well, the box of needles happened to all of us.
Not the box of needles, the
Okay.
acid, the ice cream cows.
Yeah. I'm not there. I get yelled at.
Yeah.
It needs to continue on, if we're just
Okay.
table talking the entire time, we're not gonna do anything else.
I'm going to go to the gate now, just so I
You
can
named us this,
let him
motherfucker.
go.
Rain did, and he's not even here anymore. I say sadly.
See you at the gate in however long it takes.
Still being weird. Whatever.
I've always been weird.
He totters away.
You're gonna be waiting for him at the gate, gonna run out of spell slots or uses of that ring, and you're just gonna be a human, and he's not gonna know what's going on.
I now know if I'm going to collect somebody, I have to.
Go yourself.
Grab them.
just don't fucking bring Jodak, and you're fine. You're fine. Because he will get distracted, he will forget the point of bringing the person, and then not know what's going on.
And just dig a deeper hole for us.
Don't plan for the future.
Where are those? Where are those
I
little
just-
imps that were digging a hole behind you earlier?
That
on the other-
was Gelric.
I
That
know,
was a
same.
different set.
I know. We need them back. Just they're part of you. Every time you do something, it does not matter. They're digging a hole.
Okay, you wait by the gate, or are you going to go try to find the druids? You told me two conflicting bits of information.
I should go find the druids. No,
There are druids
I don't
many
really care
places.
much about them. I'm gonna go wait by the gate.
Not even gonna try to collect some.
I'll find the druid. Actually, do you know where the druid knight that I talked to before was?
They're kind of like shadowing because they know that they get to go on the magic teleporty ship.
You should probably go find your people, like, now. Because we're leaving soon.
Going to interpret that
Ish.
as I should go gather the people that want to go.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna go wait. Just wait.
Good, I tell the matriarch.
I don't know who your mate. Oh, yes, I do. I'll leave that up to your own discretion.
Probably. She'd probably like to check in with Peon, especially since apparently he is a quote-unquote super cool hero guy now.
And go ahead. Invite her along as well if you want. I don't care.
How long is your thing supposed to be lasting?
I don't know, a day, two. We can bring you back within like an hour. If you
Okay.
want.
And you're saying that we should or shouldn't bring a couple muffs?
I say you should. You said say you have too many of them. And then
Well, we
we could
don't.
possibly find a way to build a cage that they could live in and not melt.
Okay. For the sake of scientific advancement, sure. We can bring a couple. Is there anything weird about your teleporty ship thing that I should know about so we can properly handle it for the moths that like to fly?
Yes, actually. For a little bit of time, we're going to be somewhere else. And if you fall off the ship during that time, we may or may not be able to get you back.
You won't get back.
So keep everything secured.
Yeah.
No flying.
No flying whatsoever.
Okay. And they leave for a while.
Just as a James thing,
Uh-huh.
I thought my brain's fucking up. And I'm stupid sometimes. I will freely admit that. You know I will. I thought that for short teleports, we didn't have to go into the sea.
Now you do.
Okay.
That's the
Never
only
mind.
way they can teleport.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
You don't have to stay there for very long, but that's the only way you can get there.
Yeah. No. Perfectly fine. I didn't remember. It's been 3 weeks since we played, and probably longer since we talked about that. So
Yeah,
I have no idea.
to give you a mechanical equivalency, that Sea of Stars basically acts as like a subspace.
I mean, it's just like the squid ships from Galadrius.
Yeah, it's literally
Yeah.
the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's just the squid ships from Galadrius. I remember those. Except probably a little bit more controllable.
But no matter where it is that they're going to go, if you're going to be using any kind of teleport, they have to go into
You
their
have to go to the
subspace
sea.
to
Yeah.
go somewhere else.
Yeah, you have to go to the sea. Yep, I got it. We're good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Science! Magic. Both! But they leave, and they have yet to return whenever Valen returns with a backpack.
You got all your things?
Yep. Everything I should need for a couple performances at least.
I would say we should go, but we're kind of waiting on the Mothmen.
Hoffman.
I don't know what to call them. They're guards, druids, I think. They ride around giant acid moth
A
that
moth?
are actually,
Riders?
yes.
They're not as cool as the Wyvern Riders.
Be here eventually, probably. They said they were bringing their matriarch.
Okay.
And they said they were going to talk to their matriarch.
Right.
No.
Sometime
Well, how have you
later.
been?
I'm fine-ish enough. Just been at the tavern. Guess I should ask you in return, how have you been?
Okay. Yep, okay.
Okay.
I can't explain everything else without Vashnir here.
Why
because-
not?
Because I don't know what I will cover and what I won't cover, and I'm sure I will forget something.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Because I will forget a lot of things.
Do what?
You okay? You didn't get hit in the head or something, did you?
Kind of did. Several times. A lot, actually.
Brain damage, I see.
I think I passed out for like 2 weeks. Or something. Unconscious the entire time. Yeah, a lot of things happened. A lot of things happen.
You were in like a coma for like a week. I remember now. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Last I heard, you were off to go do something. What you were doing? Looking for your father? Looking for your father's murderer or something? How'd that turn out?
I found him. He was me.
Hush you. Eric?
Phrased that really weird, and I'm trying to determine what it is you actually knew and actually.
I knew what Sunita told us. Sunita said, hey, Dad's disappeared. Dad was murdered? And that's all I remember.
She knows her dad was dead.
Yeah.
And she told us that. Just to remind you, because I do remember that part.
It's been over a year since we talked to Sunita.
And I've been running both campaigns, so the information, like, barrier isn't existent in my mind. So I don't actually know what you guys have versus what just they have.
I do not remember her talking about her and the group doing her quest. I do not remember her talking to us about that. I do remember her talking about going on that quest. I 100% remember her talking about that.
I just don't remember hearing any sort of outcome or anything about anything
No.
having to do with the quest. Just that they were going to go do it.
Okay.
There was an organization behind it she talked about as well. I do remember that.
Because I, like, legit don't know what you guys have. But what's your exact phrasing? And if you go upon ground that I know you shouldn't know, then I will react accordingly. Either because you should know it, because ate Vilgar's brain.
You're a brain stealer.
You shouldn't know it because not even they would know it. So depending on which one of those it is, it's a very different reaction. But just say that sentence again with that information in your head, so you might be able to, like, formulate that thing. Send it in one direction or the other.
What are you doing? Last I heard, you had something you were going to go do with your dad, or find your dad, or something.
Father's been dead for a while now, but that was the initial thing I hoped to do whenever I grabbed the other people from our initial, get-together from those of us that fought the used creature. Didn't really pan out, though, sadly.
Bless you.
Did something happen?
Well,
Or did it just not give you the result you're looking for?
it's weird. Things happened, but then they kind of didn't. I don't know exactly why, but... yeah.
You don't know exactly why? It just didn't happen?
And now we're experimenting with bug things. So that's cool, right?
That seems like a
Cold cat.
massive jump.
Oh, here. And they'll hold out a small bowl.
A small bowl.
Inside there appears to be like a cooled cream of some kind.
Is this that weird cold milk that you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take the bowl from him, I guess. Just try some of it.
Take ice
Why
cream,
not?
but like dial back the sugar by 150%.
So bad ice cream. Got you.
Yeah.
Really bad ice cream. Got it.
Because ice cream is basically all sugar and ice and milk.
At least it's very cold. I know some places that would, eat a cold dish like this.
And it's kind of hot outside today even, so it's not the worst thing.
We need to...
Is it? No. I didn't notice.
Well, it is winter, so that's fair, but it's
I also
warmer than
forgot
it
to
has
take
been.
off my little cooling amulet thing.
No, you've
Which
probably,
take
since
off.
you've been back, been fucking freezing, because you've spent time in some tropical areas, and now, like, a warm day in winter is still... Fuck. It's not as bad as Attica, like, proper, but that was, like, the city seemed warmed by all the things going on. Being out back at, like, Nightbringer and here, you can feel winter.
Yo, winter. I don't like this. I don't want to go back to that other place.
Yeah, it's actually a bit warmer than it has been. Seemed cold though. I take it you've been somewhere not as frozen.
We had a couple jobs to do for the Attican government, so we spent some time in like deserts or on the beach. A lot of time in the desert.
Did I make you sign NDAs, or did I just
Everything's
tell you not to
fire.
talk about specific things? This is above game.
No, you didn't make us sign anything.
Okay, I just told you not to talk about it.
I mean, I signed something, but I don't know if that covers this.
No. You know you're not supposed to talk about things being extra planar.
Yeah.
So this next question he's going to ask is, did they send you over to Galadrius or something? It's the only desert I can think
I've
of.
been to Galadrius.
Ah.
I've never been to Galadrius, I don't think. Actually, I don't know exactly where we were. We kind of took the teleporting ship.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they have teleporting ships, if they send you somewhere that doesn't have a window and then you just floop away, then who's to say where you come back out at?
Yeah, kind of told that we weren't allowed to know where we were, but everyone there was Attican. That's why I said money's kind of weird to me.
Well, if you
Now-
were over in the Galadrian desert, is it still glittering?
Glittering? Desert? Glittering?
Yes, I read a thing the other day that they had a issue with the worms there, and as a result, there were constantly deposits of metal near the surface.
I don't remember any glittering.
Okay.
I know we fought a fire worm. It spewed fire everywhere.
Okay.
Dragon worm. Gotta preface that.
Dragon worm, W-I-R-M worm, not W-O-R-M worm, not like bait worm.
Or worm as in W-U-R-M, because those are also a thing.
Also some salamanders. Speaking of, I think Vash here, no, he doesn't have a salamander. We have a
I
couple
do.
Fire salamander pets.
One of them is albino, and I don't know who has that one.
Peon.
They
I
swap
think.
colors. Yes.
Yeah, do you have the albino one, or do I have the albino one? I don't remember.
I also don't remember.
Peon can have it.
Sick. Thanks.
No problem.
You continue your basic conversations, and after a while, a smaller group of druids will approach the party. One of which is dressed in a more, they look leaderish by their garb.
Good afternoon. I'm going to assume you are female? Matriarch, the matriarch?
That stands to reason, because patriarch is dude.
No, I said female, asking Eric, are they female?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what a
I'm going
matriarch
to
is.
assume you are the matriarch.
She is a bit taller, I think that it's one of the, like, copper adjacent colors on the hair. And their guard fits what you probably think of whenever you think of Archdruid. Fitted for winter, so you can see more, like, warming things here or there.
It's nice to meet you. And I pulled out a hand.
Before I shake that, I have to know, since apparently devil worship, is that going to curse me?
We aren't devil worshippers. We have one guy who lived in the hills for a bit, and that's it.
Right.
He is just a normal member like I am, or not Vashtir, but like Peon is.
So what, did just someone who's very, racist isn't quite the term. What is the word to use whenever someone is biased against someone because of the location that they came from? Eric
I
doesn't know.
don't actually know.
I feel like it is a word.
Xenophobia would work.
Xenophobic's more like for different things. I mean, yeah,
But
it
would
could
also work.
Xenophobic does work.
It
It's
doesn't.
been used.
It's the wrong type of other, though.
Yes, it is.
Because, like,
But it also is used like during medieval times for foreigners and whatnot, they were considered xenophobic.
yeah, but this is specifically like North Londoner versus South Londoner.
Is it though? He's from another plane. That's
It's the
doesn't make
same
some
word,
alien to our
though.
plane.
It's specific to the region. Well, we'll figure that out eventually, or we won't. Regardless, good to know. Hello there. And they will shake your hand.
I'm assuming this is everyone who is coming along with us, along with your acid moth.
There's a few of them, they'll be traveling back with you. Most of them are there to try to talk with Peon again, just to catch up. And other ones that I will not point out are there to try to inspect the competition.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm sure Vashnu wouldn't have a problem with that. I probably should ask him, but I doubt it. Now, if you'll just follow me, I'll lead you over to the ship.
I looked it up and it is xenophobia.
Okay.
It's a hatred of strangers and foreigners.
I need to send a message to the leader orc telling them not to attack the group that's with me when we come to board the ship.
But that's prime ambush time.
They are friends, not food.
You feel
Those-
a sad emotion.
Shut up, Nemo Shark.
If you want to go raid something, I'll take you go raid something later, okay?
Feel a happy
You can go
emotion.
stop at Backtash or something.
You feel a happy emoji. Oh,
Then if you'll just follow
they're
me, I'll
bringing
take you to the
people
group
to scout the
with me.
competition. They're gonna see me and go, fuck. You're
Yeah,
gonna see
real.
Vashtir and go, oh, double fuck.
I have to ask, I have to make sure I tell you this, but do not attack the ship or any of the orcs, because they may take that as provocation and try to kill you.
I think that if we're attacking your
most
ship,
likely
it is
succeed.
provocation.
Yeah. You would think, except, yeah. I just have to make sure I give you a warning,
That would just be very rude.
just in case. I don't know what they will do. They might egg you on.
Well, since I've been told that you can get people safely back sooner, after one day I would like to return, just because I'm not 100% that left alone Jack wouldn't immediately turn this place into a... whatever it is you want to call places like that. Let's go.
Mr. Fire? Okay. Lead the way. Getting back to the
You
ship.
head onto the ship, you can see some orcs that were in ambush positions just kind of shuffling away.
Yes, I love them. They're great. Best decision we've ever made in this fucking game. Oh my god.
Anything happened while I was gone? I'll say to some of them.
They lost in tic-tac-toe. You see a little tic-tac-toe board, and it's got one of those things where they obviously couldn't win no matter what it is they placed next. Just a sad orc nearby.
Who's the one that won?
The one that told you he lost.
Good job. I'm giving him a gold piece. Just because.
There's an even more sad orc now.
It's this motivation.
They'll take your gold piece, go over to the TikTok table, and get the consolation prize. Dink.
Aww.
5 seconds go by, and then a fist fight erupts.
Push them apart, just telekinetically, like. Stop.
It resumes.
You push them apart, and then they don't care, and they beat the shit out of each
The
other.
one who isn't pushed immediately takes the advantage.
Are they outside the ship? If not, get on the ship.
They're on the ship.
Get going.
You're on the ship. They're gonna keep going. You can't stop them.
Don't fall off when we take off. Okay?
They're punching each other in the face. They can't answer you.
Yeah. Fine.
A tooth flies by.
Alright, they should just follow me. Or, I don't know, you can disperse yourselves around the ship if you want. Look around, explore. Never mind, don't do that.
Not to be rude, but I feel like you're not exactly their, people person, are you?
No, not really. I kind of just... They let them do what they want. And they're kind of
Wasn't really talking
getting to
about
my
them.
nerves today. I know. I'm just... I have some voices in my head that are concerning me.
Your voice is in your head.
Moment.
What do you mean?
I'm a telepath. I talk to people.
So is something invading your psyche?
No, I'm just listening to a ton of voices at the moment.
Well, we have
Send a
a
message to Vashnir.
bit of a specialization in going into the psyche of things. We did so for a very long time against one of the great war creatures. Or with one of the great war creatures. If you have something inside that's causing problems, someone could possibly help you.
It's not a problem, not at all. It's just when there's thoughts that are other than yours in your head, you get distracted easily. That's it.
That's a problem. We could help.
I'm fine.
Are you sure? I'm not entirely
Yeah.
confident you'd get this offer again.
I have my own little I have my own personal therapist who's working through things with me.
Very well.
You need a therapist. I can recommend you someone.
Yeah.
In fact, she'll be at this little festival of ours as well.
Right.
Dora didn't need to meet Therapy Hag. Yes.
I think that quote-unquote employee wellness would be more Jack and the guild leaders.
Fair enough. I don't know much about your guild or
Well, they started it,
Mr. Jack.
they being the adventuring party. Jack is the ruler of Siegebreaker proper, and I just lead the druids. Which is to say, have fixed Siegebreaker proper.
Are you Siegebreaker? Yes, we are. When did you all come here? I don't believe if we did stop by this area that I saw you here.
A while back
last
now.
time.
Jackson found us over in the northwestern part of Diakov, and after our Great One died, finally succumbed, then we moved down here, because we didn't really have a reason to be there, and my son was asking me to go move. Which, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Little did I know
Well,
that Jack was hiding in the basement.
Hiding in the basement
The
of
dungeon.
his Siegebreaker?
Yes.
Jackson did. That gets to me every time. Jackson did tell us a little bit about him. As in, mentioned him in passing.
I don't think I need to say anything else about the man other than that his son is named Jackson.
Yeah, that says a lot. That says a whole lot.
Now, I believe you were going to lead us to, seating area, bunks, perhaps?
Yeah. Where can I take you? I'm gonna lead you somewhere. Somewhere where you can sit, relax. If you want to look out, feel free to just come up on deck. There's plenty for you to see.
For the sake of it, take you to somewhere whenever we're getting on a teleporting vessel of which you are commanding is not exactly inspiring of hope.
I'm saying somewhere because I don't know how you feel about the Orky boys going around, and I don't want them to fight you. So I'm going to go try to prepare a place so that they won't bother you too much.
They're orcs. Probably one or two are going to fight us anyway.
I can at least try and put some preventive measures in place.
Why?
I mean, if you want to fight the orcs, that's perfectly fine.
Assuming that you've
So,
trained
do
them,
it.
or at least they understand the leader values, then they won't be killing anyone. And if they still have a squabble, it'll be simply to have a squabble. That's how they do. As a matter of fact, it'll likely be more endearing. And given that certain members here believe you guys to be devil-worshipping hell-fiends, it might help.
I really need to go talk with Ragnar.
Don't think you do.
I don't know where he got that from.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
I know where he
Maybe
got
help.
that from. But he's
He
probably
heard
not
the mention
fortunate.
of me building a hell portal and went, "Oh my god, devil worshiper!" That's where he got that from. And you know this. Because he was still with us when he had that idea.
Please show us to the barracks
Well, if you
and
just
have
follow
some
me, I'll
people
lead you
help
to the
us tie
barracks.
down the moths.
Yeah,
And
Just
then we can
follow
get
me.
underway.
I'll lead you to these places. If one of you want to go to the hell and see how this thing works,
If
I can
you
lead you there as well.
desire one of us to do so, you may. I would like to be above deck just to see what it is that's about to happen, but I imagine someone here would like to see the actual how it all works.
yes, of course. You just follow me this way.
Okay.
I'll lead them off. Go settle everyone else down. Set everyone down in the barracks. Hide the moss up in the area where we used to keep the wyverns.
That was on a much larger ship.
Was it on this ship as well? Did we have to move the wyverns to this ship?
Yeah, but that was more of a... You can basically put them on the deck at the bottom of the ship, or you can tie them on the deck.
Our ship that we got is much smaller than the one we were using to transport everything.
Significantly.
Whichever is the safer location where they cannot possibly fly away if someone ties them down properly.
Don't
I
they
do-
constantly produce acid?
Yes, that's what I was about to talk about.
So bottom deck, so they do minimal damage.
Yes.
Are you sure you want a hole in the Sea of Stars?
No.
Well,
No, I do not.
they can't be on the top of the deck or they'll create a bigger hole. Will they
That'd be more
not?
problematic.
Like, bringing the moths in general is a fuck up.
And just lay a couple portable holes underneath them. Let their acid drip into the holes.
It won't fuck up the extra dimensional space.
Yeah,
So,
it's probably
I mean,
the
that's
best bet.
Allow me to offer something
Yeah.
to help. Station a couple of the druids next to them, put them on the top deck. Due to the nature of their acid, it's not wet and goopy. It is basically dust particles that whenever they come into contact with something, they begin to burn. Just have them constantly cast the gust cantrip or something, and you should be fine. So long as it can leave. Otherwise, if it was on the bottom, then they'd have to be contacting something with the dust.
I understand. I didn't know it was dust.
Very
I thought
well.
it was goop.
As did I. But now that it's dust, I understand what that image is from, and I have an image in mind. Got it. Very well, I'll take your suggestion. I assumed it was goop, because acid. You only think liquid when you think acid.
Oh, jeez, that'd be terrible to breathe in.
Yes!
Yeah, you would be burned alive from the inside.
Okay, I need a pouch that's not going to get burned by the acid so I can throw it at people.
Any kind of extra dimensional pouch will be fine.
Until it's not.
I need one I can physically hold.
You
Wait,
can follow me this
Glass
way.
vial.
This is our
glass
helm.
vial. That should hold it, right?
No.
You gotta burn through the glass.
It might
Yes.
take longer. But it sounds like you're getting the ship ready.
Yes.
Getting the ship ready to launch.
Okay.
Kick off.
I thought like sulfuric acid could be stuck in glass vials.
Yeah, but that's goopy acid. This is burning acid. Different acid.
Still the same
Mhm.
thing. It's not like the acid isn't aciding in glass.
Well, there is also acids that can't be put in glass because they will just melt it. They have to
Correct.
be put in very, 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 very specific polystyrene, or not polystyrene, polymer glass containers.
Can-
Blech. Fuck.
Can this acid be put in glass?
Listen, we can science experiment the other group's pets later.
Not right now. We have 30 minutes to close off time. No.
You know how fast you can win a fight by that? Like, here, just die from breathing.
Yes, but later. I am 100% on board with you, Medina, but later.
These are the other group's toys. Steal your own.
No. No. Make me.
Have they thought of this idea? I didn't steal it then.
They're
You
not
get the
their
ship
toys,
ready.
they're our toys.
Retract the
Get the ship
landing
ready.
gear. Send it up. Do the things. Double check if everybody, make sure things are in place, and then shunt it away.
And are in Rock Hollow.
Looking over the deck, you can see that, like, the individuals are looking over the sides, and the orcs know, don't touch the goop, and they relay this message. You do see one of them having a fist fight with a druid, but you're sure that that'll work itself out.
Who's winning?
Who do you think?
The Orc Boys.
Druid.
In the fist fight portion, the orc, by a lot, but sometimes there's magic involved, and that makes the orc unhappy. But then they get really into fist fighting.
Yeah. As soon as the druid brings in magic, the orc starts beating the shit out of them harder.
So you're
And
pretty
if
sure
any of
somebody
them
will
are-
be unconscious.
And if any of them are ill riggers, well, then things get bad. Oh.
I shouldn't bring the Elric group here.
No,
You know.
God.
No. They already think we're devil worshippers.
That's not even devil worship.
Throughout the table talk and just a lack of trying to get things done, this, okay, I'll go grab one person, has turned into an hour and a half of not grabbing one person. Ugh. D&D. But after a little bit, the jaunt ends, and you... where exactly in Rock Hollow are you trying to teleport to? Because it's a little tricky.
Not in the water.
There
not
is
in the
a
water,
correct
not in the
answer.
water.
Not in the water. Correct answer would be over the dock.
So you're trying to go over the dock, inside Rock Hollow, inside the dome.
Rock Hollow's dome.
Yes,
Yes.
Then outside the dome.
there you go.
I don't want to be inside the dome.
You appear over
I
the
thought
river.
Rock Hollow was just a city.
No. Nightbringer is just a city.
Yeah.
Not
Rock
even a
Hollow
city,
is the-
more of a
Rock
keep.
Hollow is named Rock Hollow because it's in a rock hollow.
Hollow Rock.
Yeah.
In a while since we've been to Rock Hollow.
It's
I forgot
what it is
layout
in the
of
name.
It's a dwarven city. It's in the name.
I thought it was just made out of rock. Like the buildings were carved out of rock. On the top of a
That
mountain.
is also the case, but it's in a rock hollow.
You bring the ship out of teleport, above the river, land in the river,
Jesus.
and scooch into port.
Welcome to Rock Hollow. It's been exactly 5 minutes since we left.
That's not.
I
You guys
know.
have to travel for a while in the Sea of Stars, but here it's moments.
How long do they travel in the Sea of Stars? Just curiosity.
A couple hours.
Yeah.
And it would take probably
But-
like, if you were to even hop on your like sky ship, probably take a week to get there.
Yeah, but Like real time, how long did it take him to get here?
Couple hours. Through Sea of Stars. Real time, it's the same second.
Okay, I understand. You work
I'm
the
in
different. You
5
work it
minutes.
different. I understand.
Yeah. Alright. I have nothing to do, nothing to talk to you about, so I'm just gonna lead you on in. Unless you have
Okay.
any questions you want to ask me, of course.
I
Well,
stick out like a red sore thumb.
Yeah, but you're off doing other stuff in the city. Speaking of, what has everyone else been doing during Jodak's, while?
Mr.
I
Venture.
figured out that sending can send a message to my dad, so I'm doing that.
What are you sending?
I'm alive. Coming home. A lot stronger. Gonna take over some shit. There's a 5% chance it doesn't make it.
Okay, roll a d20.
I don't have that up yet. Damn it.
I'll roll a d.
Yeah, I don't have it up.
I get to roll dice in this dice rolling game. No one else.
I also
that is.
haven't set it up to where
I
roll
got the roll
20 can
dice.
Okay.
automatically sign
You send
it,
out
so
your
I'm not
message.
Googling. Does it go through?
You think it went through,
Because I do know. Okay.
but the return message does not.
God damn it, Dad. Oh, fuck.
That'll be interesting.
Anyway.
So he's casting a 3rd level spell. What else are you doing for the, legit hour or two that Jodak is gone?
I was going to go to Vashnir unless he was doing something, which it seems like he's doing something. So go ahead.
You can do something
They were
with it.
just putting in orders for food and stuff.
Going
Okay,
through
then I
your
can be with
father, and when are you having this? Just like tomorrow?
Tomorrow or the day after, just getting everything.
Alright.
It depends on how long it takes to get.
So then, because of
the-
shipping times, he's going to suggest a hunt in the immediate area, preferably using some wyvern riders.
100%. I will absolutely take part in that.
Oh yeah,
Because that'll be the best way to get the best things back in your time frame that you've given him, which is very small.
and getting some higher, higher quality like wine and alcohol and
Persuading him to open up the reserves.
or feeding. Yeah, we have a lot of money to get some like.
Well, you can buy it, but then it has to take time to get here. And if you're having
He
it,
does have a lot of reserves. He is a Dwarven king.
Yeah. like if you want what's available in the timeline given, then that's what you're going to be doing. That said, though, you have enough.
Yeah,
And he now controls a much larger portion of the kingdom. He can get whatever he wants later. But if that's all you were going to do, Medina, right?
pretty much.
I'll come up to you, or I'll probably have been following you around if that's cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
And when you're all done with that, so Vashnir, tell me about this person Jodak went to go get. I've heard you talk about them a lot, but I don't know a lot about them.
Sorry, it's a little sore.
Oh, you're good.
I'm just gonna run through like
You can just say you.
basic information that I've known and gathered at the time.
Okay. Understood.
Another initiative.
And he is a friend, then, correct?
Yeah.
Then I shall treat him as such.
All right, that was good to hear.
Well, there are a lot of our there are some of our party that I would not treat as such. But that's not important now, anyway. I wonder what's taking Jodex so long.
At this point in time, he's probably
Shouldn't
in
he
his
have been
third
back by
awkward
now?
conversation.
It's only been-
Which very awkward conversation.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. It's been more than enough time for him to have gone there, is it not? Huh. Well, I guess that gives us a little more time to prepare. Did you see what happened to the orc boys that tried to follow us, by the way? I'm pretty sure you did, but, like, did you really see that shit?
One of them walks by with a cane.
Like, what the fuck?
Wait, what happened?
The orc boys that went to go after us, half of them came back like 40 years older.
Oh yeah.
They were like really young men going into it and then came out old as fuck. And my guy's like, my guy is severely questioning that, like, holy shit, why the fuck, oh my god. Is my shit fucked up?
No.
Oh, there we go. So my guy's just like, did you fucking see them? How fucked up they are?
Yeah.
And then Arik had one walk across the screen. Like, how the fuck do we fix that? We can't let them just be like that. That feels wrong, doesn't it?
Didn't we hear Jodic saying he was going to bring the hag?
He talked about bringing therapy hag, yes.
She might be able to have an answer.
But that might cost us. I'd rather us find out the answer ourselves, if at all possible. But you are correct, she may have the answer. I don't... I feel terrible that our subordinates are afflicted with such problems. Hell, even a few of our very good fighting men, in fact, or were similarly afflicted, from what I understood. Oh well.
We'll find something.
Anyway, I have some more preparations to deal with, and I've been trying to send a message to my father, but he hasn't been able to respond yet. Which is concerning me. I think I may try again shortly.
I'm doing what you want. I ruined the fail number.
Hi, I know, but working it as a character, it would be concerning that someone you send a message to isn't able to contact you back.
Correct.
So that's what I'm going off of. I'm going to continue to try. I could do that 3 fucking times. God damn it! One of these has got to work.
Such a powerful spellcaster.
I am. Anyway, if you have need of me, I will be name location I'm at. I don't remember the fucking places. I
You
don't
are
know.
currently in Rock Hollow.
I know I'm in Rock Hollow, but I don't remember the places in Rock Hollow.
Rock Hollow, you have basically the port area, you have the mercenary encampment, you have the keep itself, and you have the town proper.
There's a lot of orcs that are just stuck at the port, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna hate me for being there?
Why?
Because you said something that when I said I stick out like a sore thumb when he got here.
Well, I mean, so does the squid ship. There's a
That's
lot of
fair.
things that attract the attention.
That's fair. I'm going to be at the port with the orcs who can't leave the port.
Well, there's only one that
Right.
really can't leave. The rest of them just, like,
Don't
check
want to
on him,
leave
make
because
sure
his
that
friend
he's
is there.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand, but I'm going to be with them because I'm also concerned about my subordinates, like any good leader should.
Okay.
I'm gonna be there checking up on them, making sure they're good, giving them things they may need or may not need.
There's still time for other things. The hunt's being prepared. Tell me what do, if anything, or we take the camera back to Jodak.
Please give me a reason to have more awkward conversations.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
That'd be great. That's gonna happen anyway.
I mean,
You
they're gonna get
told
there, see the devil man, and go, "Oh my god, devil worshiper!"
you
It's gonna
told
happen.
Therapy
I know it's gonna
Hag
happen.
to show up here. Additionally, you're the only one with the Vilgar info that could get Valen to actually start his questline.
You need to
Oh,
do
yeah.
that.
So
You
you,
need to do that.
at the very
I'm gonna
least,
slap you if you don't do that.
are screwed.
I'm gonna slap you if you don't do that. That's the whole reason we went to go get Valen. I'm gonna slap you. Please. I'm done making sure the orcs are okay. I'd had my talk with Vashnir. He gave me the information that I needed to have for the story. Now I'm caught up, in character. We're good to go. All I had to do. I'm gonna send another sending of, "Hey Dad, please answer. Really need you to say something."
You
That's
get,
it.
You
I'm
get a
done
message
now.
back. What? I responded.
No, you didn't.
You're right, it failed twice. You don't get that message back.
Damn it!
You live in fear.
You'll never get your message back.
Fucking Pollard's an idiot. Oh shit! I need a better way of communicating people than fucking sending. I need a better way to communicate than fucking sending. This spell sucks.
You can try one more time. I might not roll the same thing 3 times in a row.
I have to. Please respond.
Okay, so now I
You
guess
have not responded each of these times.
so now I guess I have to roll for your thing to see if it goes through. Okay, that goes. Then I have to see if his goes through, because if it's a failed chance, it's going to be a failed chance both ways, because that makes
Yes,
it twice
you're
as
absolutely
likely.
correct. You are absolutely correct.
The failed chance number was 3, 8,
I hate.
and 6.
I
They have
hate-
rolled 3, 8, and 6.
I hate you.
Whatever number rolled for yours, because that one's failed chance was always a natural 1. But whatever number rolled for yours was their failed chance. So I have actually rolled the same number on this die.
I hate you.
I've gotten 3 pairs.
I hate you. I have to wait until tomorrow to do this 3 more goddamn times. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, motherfucking son of a bitch.
Surely, what's the number of me rolling the same number twice?
I can't do it again, so we're never gonna find out.
Well, it goes into the weirdness of math. Because technically, rolling any number is always 5% chance. But rolling the same number is somehow technically lower, even though it's still 5% each time.
Consecutive things both add and subtract from the percentage of how likely it is to happen. Yes, I know. It's math. It's weird.
But at its core, it's always 5%.
But if you do multiple 5%, it's more than 5%. But at the same time, you're doing multiple, so that's easier to happen.
But it's always 5%. It's always 5%.
I know. It's weird math. Anyway, I'm done. I can't do no more. I have taken the spotlight as much as I literally can.
Okay, well, Tadori's looking a little bit not happy.
Dory is irritated. He always wears his weapons.
And Jodak, as your
first impression.
Jodak, as you're getting off the ship, people are kind of naturally gravitating toward the weird-ass squid ship over in the dock, which is where Tadori is. In case you want to say hi. Tadori, Jodak's arriving with this little gnome, this little football-sized human, and a bunch of druids of varying races. One of which looks important.
Ignoring the druids, walking directly over to the gnome and introducing myself, because I know who that is. Valen, I presume. Hold out a hand. My name is Tadori.
Hi, that's who I am. He'll shake your hand.
I'm one of the newer members of the band of Arik.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be tomorrow's entertainment, so I hope you enjoy.
Sure I will. I've heard a lot of good things about your music.
Be Valen. Be unsure if you even fucking perform during the 4 days that they were with you. Okay.
No, he did.
I don't think he did.
No, he did. We met him in the tavern where he was performing. Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, he did.
We met him when he did goo brain things and blew up.
Well,
we were trying to sneak into the keep.
You're right. Well, he did perform in a tavern. I remember specifically that he did perform in a tavern. And I didn't watch any of their sessions or intro sessions. I was there for it. So I know.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
if you're a core band of Iron, then sheer curiosity, because I know how mine went. Did you get a fortune from Jodak? Yeah. Also, Jodak, are you
yes.
maintaining your alter self?
Yeah.
Tadori, do what you will with that
explained this
information.
I'm about to. I figured. I'm about to. I'm being nice and pleasant to Valen first. I know. Yeah, the bullying never ends. You know this. Anyway. I believe my fortune was that I will succeed in doing what I want to do, but it will be long, arduous, and painful.
Ah, better than mine.
Ah, that doesn't sound pleasant. What was yours?
If I recall correctly, it was basically that shit was gonna go real wrong, and things wouldn't be the same afterward.
Huh.
And he'll just
did
kind
that
of
come
look
to
down
pass?
at the ground, unblinking.
And did that come to fruition?
The head slowly nods.
Ah. Damn. Apologies for that.
It's fine.
If there's anything we can do to help, the band is at your disposal. From what I understand, you are an honorary member of the band, and we help out our friends.
Valen will sarcastically say something. Tadori, you can't hear him. But,
Yes, he
Jodak, you hear. Unless you have a fast track to kill Filbert, I don't fucking know what you got.
I mean, you could do that.
What?
You know, I kind of want to go kill him.
What?
He kind of is kind of annoying.
You cue me into what's going on.
I don't know anymore.
Are we killing someone?
Right, you didn't say that out loud. Whoops.
Huh?
Huh.
No, I think he did say it out loud.
He wants
but
to
we
go
can't
kill
hear it.
someone.
Ooh, I'm interested.
A blink in
Which I'm
astonishment.
perfectly fine with. To be honest.
Do they deserve it?
What?
Oh, yes, definitely. Actually, he's the guy I wanted to go kill before we, reclaim Diakov.
Oh, then I'm 100% in.
Huh? Am I
Wait, what
still
happened?
performing tomorrow?
Oh, absolutely, you'll be performing,
Right.
and then we'll be
so
helping you with a
that-
problem.
Oh no.
Wait, who's getting killed?
Ashni arrives.
You remember that person that we were going to go take care of before we fixed Diakov?
I
Yeah, it
told
was a
you
long time ago.
there was an organization that, planted all of the slime creatures.
And
Not
as
slime,
you
but
guys are
creatures to
having this
Diakov.
oddly jovial conversation about going and murdering somebody, the druids in the party are now looking very concerned and confused. And Valen's kind of looking back in a bit of panic, like,
I have a 16 passive perception. Do I notice them looking weird?
yes, they're not being stealthy about it.
Okay, I didn't know.
Literally the first conversation with you guys. Yeah, let's go kill somebody.
Hey, this is
Sorry,
a long time enemy of ours.
is there a problem? I believe your band would be druids.
Yes, but that's not really, it doesn't really matter.
If it helps, this person literally nearly caused the collapse of the entire Dwarven kingdom for fun.
Mechanically, I have no idea who you're talking about, but, just to say, maybe potential murder plans isn't exactly the best way to strike up a relationship. Hello,
Not murder. Not murder, justice.
I
Right,
don't think we're devil
are correct.
worshippers.
uh-huh.
They think we're devil worshippers?
Your
What-
friend Ragnar has
Ragnar.
said some very interesting things.
Now it's murder. I'm gonna stab him.
Now go stab him. Yeah,
I'm gonna stab him.
Don't do that.
stay in your head.
I say back in your head, because I can do that with you. Because I have message. Fuck you. I'm gonna stab him.
And now gauging by
Anyway.
by your facial expressions, you're having some sort of mental conversation. Whatever you're doing doesn't really matter. There's a squid ship here that looks interesting. If we could get a
Don't go
quick
near
little... Okay, that's fair.
It, not because we don't want you to, but because it will eat you.
It has traumatized a couple people.
Right.
It's one of the Yankee ships. Orc
Yeah,
boys went
those
out
guys.
and stole it.
I take it that was during the invasion that was happening a while ago. I'm glad that finally stopped.
Yes.
That's kind of why we're celebrating.
Fair enough.
We did, kind of cause it to stop.
Well, good for you.
Either way, where's Peon?
I don't know. He's been kind of wandering around a lot. He was around, I believe, somewhere. I don't remember where he went. I kind of wanted to make sure I knew who we were going to be meeting. Then you brought more people. Not that that's a problem. Just unexpected.
Well, it would be nice to probably have our people mingle with yours, and if you happen to need us to assist with anything during your festival, I imagine that we can. In the meantime, we would like to find him, just have a basic conversation, see how he's doing.
Understandable. But I would never allow guests, especially honored ones as yourselves, to help in preparation of the festivities. We have it more than covered. But thank you
fair
very much
number
for the
of us
offer.
are here because they think that you're devil-worshipping heretics that want to rip a hole open in space-time and have some demonic horde pour out. And that seems
Right.
ridiculous in functional society, as it were.
I will
Hopefully it is.
help alleviate some of those rumors. I would be the only one that even comes close to worshipping any sort of devil. I worship the god, or a version, I guess you would say, of the god Xiphos. I am born and raised, the Hells. But there will be no sort of thing of people worshiping me, and I don't believe anybody here worships what I worship.
Hey,
Save
James.
the people I live with. Yes.
You said the deaf god.
Did I? Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. Zenny. My bad.
50-50 shot, you
remember names.
missed.
That happens a lot more than you think it would.
It happens exactly as often as I think it does, knowing my own life.
Zennius. Zennius? That one?
Zennius.
Zennius. I said that word, not the other one. Todori is not as stupid as I am.
Cool.
But, again, no one worships whom I worship. And there will be no bringing of devils and entities and rifts opening and none of this. I am opening a portal home to go home. That is all.
So you're saying
And
that
I
you
may-
absolutely positively will not have a hellish army?
I wish to have allies to help me.
So what I'm hearing is you're not saying that you won't.
An army of the Hells can consist of devils, yes, but mine would not. It would consist of people like me. Hi, I'm Tiefling. Or humans. There are some humans there. That is fair.
Well, if you're gonna go be making pacts with the hells, I imagine that you want to have some devils in your thing.
The devils would stay there in the Hells. Why would I ever let devils run amok on the material plane?
Because I
That's
imagine
just a
that they
recipe
can
for disaster.
act very violently and destructively, and given the nature of devils, you can actually kind of control them.
Eh. Bringing something like that here would only breed disaster, chaos, and pure idiocy, in fact. I will use them to their strengths in the place they are strongest. Never here.
Please understand that you're talking to someone that for the last, I don't know how long, has been gathering energy from an aspect of the God Wars and understands the power is power.
Oh, like this then. And he'll hold up the lightstone.
If you make it glow, they will go, "Ah, that's what it turned into.
Oh,
It was still alive whenever we had it."
now
Oh.
that is fascinating. Fascinating.
And
And
the
will be
forbidden
something-
and secretive knowledge obtained has been very helpful.
If you wouldn't mind, I would love to talk to you more about that.
Maybe once you get your hell portal working.
Give me a little time and it'll absolutely be working. And he'll put the stone away.
If there is aught else, as I've said, if we need to get some sort of assistance in creating your festival, tell us and we will see what we can do. Unbeknownst to Jack, I am here to foster relations and also check and see how Pion is doing. I'm just curious.
Well, then, we more than welcome you in fostering relations and many other things, and we hope your stay is very much enjoyable and joyous.
There you go, I'm expecting free food, and then she starts to walk off but realizes that she doesn't know where to go. If you could point me in the
Is
correct
there-
direction.
Is there a preference before you leave on meat or otherwise?
No.
I don't know how a lot of you druids work. I remember some druids' disdain of meat, and I didn't know if that applied to you.
One way or another, a living organism only lives by normally consuming another living organism. Since we can't photosynthesize, that's what has to be done.
100%. Then the finest ingredients that we can gather will be gathered. And last time I saw Pia, he was...
Eon is currently sleeping in the fields.
You have a preference of vegetable type?
Cabbage.
Understood.
He spends a lot of time in the farming fields that I have noticed, but that's all I can really say.
We can search for him there, and I'll probably offer our services, bring back some coin. It looks like this place is rife with it. And again, if you need us, tell us. Otherwise, I hope that we'll enjoy the festival happening on the morrow.
Hope so as well. And I do not allow Valen to leave with them. He stays here.
Valen goes to totter off with the people that he knows, and then you just kind of... And then he starts to walk in place for a couple seconds, and then just stops. Okay.
We have a lot to discuss, I believe.
Apparently with that, but I don't know where to start, and I'm a little out of my depth. I was here to get out of flute play this. I don't know for how long. He was very vague, but he's paying me a lot of money. So...
How much is a lot?
Enough.
How much is a lot, Valen?
And he'll kind of look at Jodak, and then look at you.
100 gold. Saying his mind.
I didn't hear you, and I'm also surprised that we're now speaking inside of my mind. What did you say?
100 gold.
100 gold! Eh,
Can I make an insight check?
sure.
I actually have my dice roller up. Okay, that's a good number. What is my insight? Good. That'll be at 25.
Okay. Valen
24,
said that
sorry.
Valen said that as a response that he was told to say.
What's the actual number? And not what he told you to say.
Looks at Jodak, looks at you, looks at Vashnir.
You're not in any trouble. I just want to know how much he spent.
I would have said something by now, but he's being cagey about it now. It makes me scared.
I'm
And you're
not being
very
cagey.
tall.
I was just-
Oh, not being
Go
cagey,
ahead.
huh?
Doesn't
Huh?
matter.
You're telling me to say a specific number, and you're not being cagey.
Go ahead.
But now you're being mean about it. You go ahead.
I offered him 1,000 platinum. Because I kind
Why
of
so
wanted to bring him
little?
along. Because I didn't know how much it was worth, okay?
I would have offered
Money
3
is
times
weird.
that.
And he
I
made a
under-
face when I said 1,000. So I
I
didn't know if it should go
understand.
up or go down.
Thank you for giving me the door. I'm saying this is James. I understand your previous human sensibilities are a bit weird, but we ignore that now. We're in a place with money.
But it's so weird. Why? Just why?
I
If
understand.
I may interject with the weirdness that happened earlier. If instead your band is quote-unquote hired to complete a quest that apparently I can share with you for some reason that I don't know, then maybe that would be square? I don't know what your rates are, but you're very intimidating, so I imagine it's really quite expensive.
My rates? To deal with a problem that's
Not
been...
as an individual, I was meaning about the entire shh-kabam.
Oh, we don't have rates as the Band of Iron. We deal with problems as they come. And usually those problems are very big and we get offered something in return.
Actually, if you want to do it, we go do it.
So,
Absolutely.
It's interesting.
yes? No, I don't know
You
anymore.
don't have to pay us anything, especially if it's the person I think you're talking about.
Valen's doing math in his mind.
You'll still receive the same payment that you were going to receive in the first place. we'll just do this on top of it. 'Cause why not?
Absolutely. We do not have rates.
Okay.
What you're being paid is so you can perform for us. That will not change.
Sister would be mad if I didn't at least say this. You said that was an awful low price. I have to follow up on that.
I would have offered you closer to the 250 to 300,000 mark.
Are you saying that in terms of silver?
No, of
Yes.
course not.
You offered him 100,000 silver. I would have offered him 300,000 silver.
You said 100,000. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I heard 1,000.
Yeah.
I heard just 1,000.
That's fine.
It's not like we can't give you tips.
Right. Tips and violence, apparently. I don't know if I... Bit of a drop. I was kind of trying to move past it. We'll, I guess, talk on that later? Those that can, apparently... How the f... I'm very confused.
Right, I'm gonna be nice to this on this one, Jodak. I don't know why you're pretending to be a human, or a halfling, first of all.
Not
Second of all.
pretending.
Second of all, do you mind me talking to him about what you really are?
Kind of. A little bit.
It will help him understand.
Balin just looks scared.
So your non-disclosure agreement, let's just say non-disclosure agreement, only works on things that you can say. I can hear your thoughts, so it does not work.
That is a lie.
Yes, it is. And I kind of already knew about it.
That is why I'm... That didn't think it... Why? How?
Fine, go ahead. I don't know how to do this, and I kind of don't want to.
Right. If you would follow me to a little more private area.
You can go to the squid ship. I have to go.
I am not going onto that ship unless I absolutely have to.
Why not?
That
Ship
thing
is
is...
really nice.
It's weird and squelchy, okay? I have a thing with squelchy.
You hear coming from the squid ship an orc laughing.
But it,
And that is all I will say.
see? See? Please tell me someone else heard that.
Heard what?
Great. Awesome.
You
Anyway,
listen carefully, you can
Ed,
hear
shut
just
up.
like echoing through the hall of it. Just
anyway, point stands. Follow me to somewhere a little more private. We'll talk about this more privately. And I'll take him to a cellar, the squid ship. It doesn't matter, just somewhere quiet where no one will go that isn't allowed to be there. And then I will say,
I feel like this is gonna end up with my arm showing up 3 days later, 15 miles away.
no, we're not
you
that
sure?
kind of people.
Are you sure? Because you have
We
stuff
are
that you
not-
shouldn't know, and apparently you're leading me somewhere that other people can't see me. My other party has already fucked off toward our field somewhere, left me here with you guys, who they're not sure
Listen.
about. I'm frightened.
Listen,
Okay, hello.
listen.
Hi.
It's
You have
Mhm.
my word on my life.
It's fine. We're not going to harm you. We're trying to help you. Genuinely. No fees attached, no ifs, no buts, no bullshit. It is absolutely factual that we are doing this not sheerly for your gain. We are doing this because the same people who apparently fucked with you in whatever way they have nearly ruined the Dwarven Kingdom. That's why we're doing this. But to help you understand, from what I understand, when they were still with Kieran, I believe you know him,
Went on one adventure together.
that individual known as Jodak is more than what he seems. He is what I believe is known as an intellect devourer. One of those brain guys with legs.
I'm gonna say it like that.
So he's
It
the
is the
boogeyman
best.
that shows up, makes your brain go zit, and then eats it.
And upon eating one
Not
of the
even gonna
brains
stop?
he
Okay.
ate, he gathered. No, I'm
One
not
of 'em.
going to correct that because it wasn't
One
entirely
of
wrong. He, upon doing this thing, he apparently ate a very important member's brain and gained a lot of their memories, which is why he knows most of what he does. I found out about this when I joined the party, to a degree. He
And I
is
find out just after I died, and I had to tell you.
Huh?
he is entirely harmless, if that helps. Unless you piss him off or are an enemy, which you are neither and have not done. So,
Okay,
if that
we're all
helps you
revealing-
understand, there's the whole truth.
Yeah, if we're all gonna reveal secrets, I'm just gonna cut my hand and drink a
Okay,
potion.
how was that happen? Okay, you drank a potion. I know someone else that drank a very different potion, maybe a similar potion. I guess you found a mutator thingy, right?
Yes,
I had lost this arm entirely.
Oh,
it got
That works.
disintegrated,
okay.
and then he grew it back.
Over a couple of days.
It was about
Right.
a week.
No. It was
How
a
long
couple
was
of
it?
days.
Really? Shit, never mind. I won't say that. I thought it was close. I thought it was during the week during one of our travels.
I think it was back to working order by day 3. Like weird
Damn.
small hand by day
I
22.
do not remember this. So anyway, it doesn't matter. I won't say that because here again, Tadori will know. James will not. James is stupid.
It did, however, spike his appetite real bad.
And so I want a big feast.
So there are a lot of things. Mine are quite obvious. I'm basically a devil, and pretty soon will actually be one. Jodak is a brain on legs, and he is a mutant. Nice to meet you, Valen.
I'm still not entirely sure as to why I need all this information.
Well, you don't,
Yes,
but we trust you That's
Why?
because you're an honorary member of the band. Don't we still have more of those rings? I look back at Bastion.
Pulls out a bag.
Can I have one, please? If you're okay with this.
I was actually planning on giving him a ring. Anyway,
Absolutely. And if he'll hand it to me, I will give it
Yep.
to Valen. That was his name. Forgot it for a second. Change is
I
stupid.
have many different sizes. Find the one that's yours.
Do I even need to say why all this is very weird?
No,
That's
we
very
understand why this is very weird. It's 100% very weird. It would be weird if you didn't think it was weird.
So let me just run this out as it has been for me here. Someone who I have only met during an adventure and had very relatively limited conversation with, other than forcing my sister and myself to, myself to get. He told fortune, and then had a combat
What does that
encounter.
apparently come true.
That's
More
an
often than I wish
entirely
they would.
different ball of wax here. But aside from that, you show up randomly, invite me at a very large rate to actually participate in festivities by playing a song. You never really gave me a sense of scale, but then you tossed enough money at me to where it didn't really matter. You've had a very awkward conversation. I'm still not entirely sure if you were trying to flirt or not. And now, flash forward, after going through a magic space area, I am in a fucking cellar, and you're offering me a ring.
It's
Welcome
more
to the
than-
band.
Did I
Right.
come off that way?
What do you mean, did it come off that way?
It's a show of respect.
I know full well it came off that way.
Overall, it seemed like you had something that you wanted to say, but you couldn't quite get it out. the most logical thing to jump to there is trying to flirt, because that scares people often. Other than that, I don't know what you'd be scared of me for, so it's just the baseline assumption. I mean nothing by it.
No, I understand. I see.
The fact that you're
That's
flustered
very
now
awkward.
means I might have hit it on the head.
No, I'm just confused, awkward. I'm always awkward. That's it.
He
And
is
now
very
you're
much
trying
always
to-
Just
awkward.
everyone.
Well, now he's trying to sweep it away as quickly as possible.
Sorry, James didn't
Because
hear.
I'm-
I got taken away. What was going on?
I'm thinking back about what I said, how I said it, and wondering what gave that impression.
Oh, that you were flirting with him.
Yeah.
The fear.
The shaky responses, the awkward intonations with your voice. It
I was
happens
kind
a
of on
lot.
a time limit. I mean, I only maintain. I might as well drop the alter self at this point for so long before I transform back.
And now you're taller. And a different species.
Did say twice now that he was a human.
Well, yeah, but he was short.
I did say I died.
You are a
At
bard.
some
You know
point.
spells exist. Come now.
Well, yeah, but you don't want to assume someone's not being it. Yeah.
And he did say a second ago he just died.
Well, yeah, Yorick is now a kobold.
Well, that's not. No, you keep believing that. Never mind.
Who's York?
They were a bard that wandered into town right as we were leaving. You probably actually don't know them. I don't even know if we gave them enough time to actually perform before running off. Probably not. Now that I think about it, I was in quite a hurry.
I
Don't
don't
know.
remember meeting any other bard besides you and maybe Sania.
He'll shrug.
I saw her pick up an instrument.
I don't think that I have either.
Well, first off, you do know another bard, and I'll raise my hand.
You're a bard?
Yes.
Since when?
I'm going to assume that it's the secrets and other various aspects of it instead of the like mimic lute playing part of it.
I can play a musical instrument.
Well, yeah, but do you perform for money?
No.
Yeah.
I'm a lord. Why would I do that? I perform for fun.
Therein lies the crux of it.
I have those two are royalty.
Well, he knows that one's royalty.
No
Didn't
one
know
here
you
is
were.
royalty.
Well, he didn't. You did. I've said it multiple times. Not ashamed of it. It's one of the main reasons I'm going to be able to take over the Hells. For fuck's sake.
This is above game.
Oh.
James, you did read where I said your family was, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess you just hold it in more lofty.
Yes!
Position than it is.
Absolutely!
All
I
right.
am the aspect of pride!
Well, there's pride and there's saying something that's simply wrong.
Well, he does come from a lordling house at the very least. He
Okay.
just holds it in higher esteem.
But you know the difference between lords and royal family princeling.
Absolutely.
Okay.
He just doesn't think they're capable of beating him, so he thinks that he's better than them, so he's already taking their position in his mind.
I just wanted to make sure that we had the proper information. No.
Yeah. No, he knows exactly that he knows full well that he's currently a lordling, but he already has it in his mind that he has taken that position. It is all but a formality at this point to him.
So just so I'm aware here, I'm in a cellar, be given a ring by a mutant, with a literal alien boogeyman and a prince of hell. And I'm supposed to
Could you
believe
be?
that
But
the
yes.
statements that I've received from Ragnar are incorrect?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, because Ragnar kind of doesn't know anything about either mutant or me.
Okay.
Or that I'm a prince of hell. He just said Oh, you're opening a portal to hell. You're a demon worshiper.
Okay.
He did actually use the term demon worshiper at first, and I found that very offensive.
Okay.
Demons are disgusting creatures. At least we have class.
I don't feel like that's helping.
It does to me.
Either way, we just kind of had, how do you say it? We already wanted to go deal with said individual to begin with.
You can say his name.
And I know.
Say his damn name.
Forgot his name for a second.
Vilgar.
It's Filbert. Filbert's who we have to go deal with. Really, I want to go kill Vilgar as well, because I kind of don't like the idea that he's still up and around, running around.
I don't either.
Should be gone by now. Should be dead by now. But he's not.
You ate his brain. He should be dead.
But still, Filbert's kind of been a thorn in our side already, so I kind of want to go deal with him. And I just so happened over here in your mind, so I thought I might as well bring it up.
Right.
Being as awkward as I am.
Which cued me in that there was a problem that needed to be dealt with, and I like dealing with problems.
Is that the complication you had with your quest? I say with quotation marks, what you were planning on doing? Finding your father and all?
Well, he was already dead. We knew where he was.
Literally finding your father's killer. He's been dead forever. You know this.
Right. Yeah, I did know that. Sorry.
Oh my god.
We'll talk on this at a later time. I need to apparently get into headspace to perform for a bunch of people. She's a lot for me.
They're a bunch of orcs. They'll be drunken, like orcs and dwarves, really. They'll probably be drunk in an hour.
They will both be drunk in the matter of minutes. Even if you perform badly, which I know you won't, but even if you did, you would be fine. They would love it.
But I have to make it a spectacle. You're giving me a very large amount of money.
Really a lot?
It is a lot of money, but we have a lot more. So we have nothing to spend it on. Might I remind you? Literally whatever we wish to grab, we just bounce over to Attica.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, push comes to shove, we go over to the elves. From what I understand, everything there is cheap as shit.
Well, it's cheaper than you'd find in Kinglegrad, and they have a lot of magic things. Yeah, Cobb's where you normally go for
going back to the gnomes.
Manufactured items such as armor and weapons. You don't really go to Raktesh unless you're trying to buy a person.
Or take over an entire warband.
I promise the orcs we would go raid someone later.
That's fine, they do that on their own.
You're going to raid Kinglegrad, aren't you?
That wasn't the plan, but that's a good idea.
Why do I talk?
That is a very good idea. Ugh.
I'll just play and let them loose in Raktesh for a little bit.
Really pissed off politics. That's exactly what I was expecting to have to deal with today. Not even today. It's like 2 or 3 days from now. It's 3 days from now. Oh. Just kind of come despondent.
Listen, everything is fine. Think of it this way. Your quest will be dealt with in a matter of maybe a week. And everything will go smoothly.
Right.
And whatever is causing you to have any problems, because it seemed that you weren't allowed to talk about what's going on, from what he was saying. So with that said, whatever the hell's causing that to happen will be ceased as well. It maybe. I don't know how those work.
It's like a magical contract type thing. You're not allowed to speak or talk or think about or relay in any sort of way any information related to the organization.
Yeah, yep.
I didn't sign any sort of contract, so I'm not bound by such a thing. Fortunately.
He just knows it because he ate part of Vilgar. I'm assuming.
Exactly.
It's funny how that works. Would I know that if the person who created the contract, if they died, the contract is null?
No.
Okay. I didn't know because devils were big on contracts. If that was like a case here or not. I don't know what's going on.
Well, using devilish contracts as a measuring stick, probably not, because what's the point of that if they can undo it just by you dying?
Fair. You know, thinking about it, I don't think your contract's going to go away. Ever. Damn.
I want to not discuss this before someone that cares about money overhears it, and then someone assassinates me. I'm gonna go be over somewhere else.
Are you worried about people assassinating you?
A little. Do a lot. Kind of a lot.
Then I, for the time you are here, and he will give a generous bow, will be your guard, and I welcome them to try.
Right. I shouldn't need a guard. Hopefully.
But it doesn't hurt to have one.
Now I'm scared.
If you are worried that people are going to assassinate you, why not take a free guard?
Because... I am the sister of one of the leaders of a guild that doesn't
You're a
like
woman?
you guys. No, I am the brother of my sister's the one over there. I'm very scared and my words aren't coming out right. I am the brother, my sister's the leader. I don't even know how to phrase that anymore. You've really knocked out my train of thought. Of a guild that really doesn't like you guys because you had a member from your thing that came to us and then said a lot of stuff that's like they're bad and
Spread misinformation.
That's not my place to judge, but now I'm supposed to be walking around and very close being chummy with all of you guys afterward. I feel like I might be met with scrutiny back at home. And I don't need my sister to be mean to me.
Then you just change your appearance a little bit.
Why? That's
While you're
no.
Wouldn't that solve all your problems? Then you aren't seen
Solution.
around here.
Put me in stilts and a wig, witness fucking protection. I've not even done anything.
No,
Yet
I am just very
come
good at
on.
hiding myself. I can actually basically be invisible for 24 hours.
Okay.
That's no fucking joke.
I hope that's not put. You're going to be watching me invisibly. Now I'm never going to sleep and I need to perform tomorrow for a bunch of orcs. This is going to be fine. I'm now very stressed. Can I go find somewhere to sleep?
Apparently, there's an issue with you being chummy with us for whatever reason. So I guess it would be
On top of nah. Let's take a step back here. If that's going to be a problem, just think about what the bloody matriarch's going to be doing. You heard her conversations. I think she had this as an objective whenever she was talking with you guys down there at the pier.
She can do as she likes. She will find out that all the rumors about us are entirely falsified.
No, were you not paying attention to how she was talking? She was trying to find you as allies.
I know. And I'm doing my best to accommodate that.
it didn't start talking about murdering someone.
In front of
They
her.
deserve it!
That was the first thing you said, and she still turned it into being helpful for you, and also other things. How am I supposed to relay this to people whenever I get back?
No?
Right.
As far as anyone's aware, you're our friend who was invited here on a contract, being paid lots of money to perform for us.
Better idea. I'm just going to let Jackson's mother handle it and pretend that I was just along for the ride and free food.
Then I wouldn't wear the ring, but keep it with you.
But then I'm hiding it. And then it can be discovered as a secret thing, and that's worse somehow.
Then damn well wear it and don't care what people think, like I don't. Because damn them, if they think negatively of you, then they're not worth your time.
You're like touching off on something that isn't entirely included in this conversation. Regardless, I want to go sit in a room by myself. Can I do that somewhere?
What I was going to
Please?
say is that I guess since you shouldn't be too chummy with us right now, then it would be untowards to offer you a room in the royal palace.
I mean, if it's on the table, that doesn't sound that bad, really.
That's all I was saying. Are you all for it, Vashnir?
I don't see why not.
Then 100% you're more than welcome.
Why do I keep falling upwards with these? What's going on?
You do realize we are a very powerful organization that Vashnir currently controls half an entire country, and we just killed basically the leader of the Yankee.
Yes, and I've done nothing, and you've appeared from nowhere, offered me a lot of money, and to go get in some very serious political problems on my behalf for reasons which I do not know or understand.
I already
I
told
thought you were a
you.
really cool guy back when we met before. And I kind of can, hear all of your thoughts.
I mean,
So,
there's that.
I
First
knew
of
Stop
all,
reading
and
me
second of
mind.
First of all, there's that, and second of all, Vilgar has been a thorn in our side since we started this quest. Since I have been here, and I have been here with the band for, what, a year now almost?
No.
I was a little weird.
So, it is very much a fact that Vilgar needs to be dealt with. And if Vilgar is working for this Filbur, or Filbert, or whatever the hell his name is, person, then he needs to be dealt with as well. That is just a fact. You want that done as well. So it will be done. You just provide more of a reason to get it done. And I have to wait on my
Okay.
help order to be built. So,
I just don't understand why we're so chummy.
you're part of the band.
Prefer that we treated you otherwise?
You know how much stuff I've
You
done for my
kind of
sister.
know a lot of secrets that you shouldn't know right
You
now.
know how much I have done for my sister.
Not exactly. We haven't actually talked to each other since the last time we saw each other.
It's a lot.
And then she stabbed me. And punched me in the nose.
But I cannot,
Twice.
in full confidence, believe that I can do anything without her pranking me in some negative way. And then you lot, basically acting like some sort of weird genie.
It's kind of what we do.
You're a weird
Is that
genie?
to say we're making your wish come true?
No, not really. Unless you can resurrect the
Isn't
dead.
it? I mean,
How long ago?
It's been months.
A little too long. Give me
I
a little
know
bit.
someone who might be able to.
Not as like
That is
some
correct.
weird spooky ghost thing that'll like ruin our lives, or like monkey's paw
Yeah.
that's back but they have no emotions, and then they're gonna find a kitchen knife and stab me from underneath the bed.
Pretty sure for the right
No,
price,
as a
Therapy
living,
Hag
breathing,
can bring
talking
him
person.
back.
is a lot.
I'm fairly certain that I could very well bring them back. And give me a little bit of time and I could absolutely bring them back.
There are things that can be done.
100%. I am a very high-level spellcaster. And I'm only going to get higher. And further along.
I've tried to leave this conversation like 4 times, and now we're talking about resurrecting my father.
All right. Fine. Apologies. I'm only trying to help.
I am simply overloaded.
I understand. Have a good day. Night. Year. I don't know how these things work.
It's
You're free to
daytime.
go.
What do you mean, yeah? I have to perform tomorrow.
Well, I'm covering all my bases by saying year.
I did spend 2 weeks in the Sea of Stars and then come out a second later. As in a second after we left.
I did. He didn't.
Yeah. I'm talking to him. I'm referring to...
Okay. Assume
saying right now.
assume that entire black's void of scariness was also unknown to me. And then really look at all that you're piling upon me here.
So I probably shouldn't bring up anything else.
No, by all means, go for
Right.
it. At this point in time, it's just... You can't break
You
it more.
You wanna go beat the Emperor of Attica?
Why?
No, I like him.
Because why not?
I like him. No.
Did you mean to say meat or beat?
I said meat.
Because you said
I
beat.
thought you said beat.
No, I meant meat.
Oh, meat then, absolutely. I thought you said beat, and that is in character.
I have
He's a pretty
no...
nice dude.
Why would I meet the emperor of the people that make things appear and then rain down hellfire?
Because he's a pretty cool
I don't
dude.
know. He might give you something.
Why?
No, he hasn't done anything yet.
Yet.
Yet? Okay, I said it.
But after we destroy your organization, he might give you something.
Maybe.
For free. Because money doesn't matter.
Money doesn't exist there. It's weird. You've probably been to Attica. You know what it's about.
No, I haven't.
Really?
No.
Well,
I've spent basically my entire life in the tavern back in Kinklegrad. Senina fucked off, and then father had to try to teach me
so
the
sorry.
spycraft ways, on top of the bard ways, and I was never really one for either of them. And then shit went wrong. Father died. Senina came back for his funeral. I tried to hunt down the individuals truly responsible for it, but ended up going to Diakov in that place with the goo things. And then Senina got attacked, and I had to Thunderwave some stuff because that was what I could think of at the time. And then we did the thing with the big goo thing in the basement where I was there too. You weren't there,
No.
but the rest of you
But I know
were.
what
But
happened.
you were shorter. And then from there, I got the group back together because I still hadn't done my quest or even had any kind of a resolution on it at all. And then we got them together, went back there, found more stuff, went to the actual places, had some conversations, and then we left there, and then they went off toward a mega dungeon.
Oh, we're going to be doing that one as well. Later.
Okay.
you know, if there's some acid moss out there
Well-
from the life spire, we're gonna need to.
I didn't know about that. That's interesting, but I worship the life god. It's a life spire. Natural that I would want to go there. Anyway.
You've been through a lot. You should go rest, digest a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Get
You
your
took
mind
me
sorted
into a
out.
place where the only light was coming from tiny reflections in a watery goo of nothingness that the orcs, who were fist fighting one of my friends, then told us that they were afraid of.
Okay, first of all, that's just orcs, and that is normal.
I
and
know
is
that.
actually a
That's
term of
fine.
endearment.
I got that. Trust me. They limped off the ship together.
They are going to be drinking buddies this entire festival.
Almost assuredly.
Information needs to be passed.
What passed? What? You really need to learn to say things in your head, my friend. For the roguish type that you are meant to be, you really need to learn to say things in your head.
I thought he was a
Too many
fighter.
voices in my head already. Okay? That's why I subconsciously say things out loud.
I get it. I don't, but I get it. Sure. Anyway, just try, my friend. Please try. Anyway, you were saying, Phelan?
There's been an actual expenditure of time with these people here. Caleb, do you want to have a scene with the druid people?
Not in particularly.
Alright. Then I can just say that eventually they come upon you and you catch up with some friends.
Sick.
Guys, continue yours, let Valen go to bed, and then we have to call it because it's 1:45 and I need to be on the road and...
It's 12:40.
I thought I said 12:45. Did I say 1?
You said
You said
one.
Sorry, cause brain hurt.
And
We let him
one
go.
last thing,
Make sure he is reassured that we are friends. And let him go to sleep in a fancy room in the...
How do I say this? He
Capital.
gets that,
No,
but he
I
still
understand.
doesn't understand why.
I understand.
He's looking for a cost. He's looking for a why are they doing this?
I know. Arik, I know the type. I am the type. I know. No matter how much reassurance you give them, there's always something at the end of the rope. We are being kind, not nice. That is all I can say to help him. Or the other way around, whichever way it fucking goes, I don't remember.
This
My brain
lad grew
hurts.
up in Kinglegrad.
I know, and I apologize to him for that.
it's really the opposite of Kinkograd, isn't it?
Yes, what we are doing is 100% the opposite of Kingograd. We're doing something for free, which is a goddamn sin in Kingograd. But fact remains. Give him a cushy bedroom. Make sure he's good to go. Make sure the servants or whatever there is know that he gets whatever food he needs or wants. And go about my normal thing of making sure the orcs are okay.
Alright. That's done there. Now, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go
I am
ahead...
keeping an eye on Valen.
Unless there's any other thing that you know you need to do for preparation of stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here and say that various things happen. They get the hunt, people find food, this, that, the other thing. The things I know about are prepared. Is there anything that you know of that you need for preparation?
Food is taken care of. Alcohol is taken care of. Those are the big two. A venue spot would probably be a good idea to find, unless it's being held in the castle, which is probably the best place to do it.
They have in the keep and they have outside the keep along the riverside. There's options. It's also winter, so inside is nice and almost climate controlled
Yeah.
because of the
So
big ass dome.
inside is probably best. Preparation wise,
If you have anything special, such as the therapy hack, that you know is not going to be available around here.
what do you mean not going to be
Set up a
available?
little station for her. I
Like,
suppose.
for instance, if You have a lot available to you. If, you wanted to bring in, like, a Salakin fortune teller that isn't Jodak or something, you'd have to actually contact outside in order to get it. Or, like, if you wanted special crystals or hard-to-get things or stuff like that.
Oh, no. Like, that kind of thing I don't think we need. If Valen needs more backup performers, that's the only other thing I could think of.
Now, he's gonna have to figure that out, but that's part 2 of what this is.
Yeah.
Part 1 is there anything you know of that you need item-wise?
I mean, I'll look at Jodak. Do you want to send an invite to the king or the emperor of man? Wouldn't hurt.
He's busy being emperor.
Why?
Also, that's
Why
kind of a
not?
lot.
Do it. Just do it. Do it.
Do it. Come on. What could
I
it?
mean,
What really could it hurt?
doesn't hurt to take a break every once in a while.
Well, what really could it hurt to just give an invitation? He can deny it. He can not deny it. Like 100%. Like, it's a good thing. We're trying to be chummy with him.
I guess I might as well send him an invitation along with Captain, whose name I can't remember all of a sudden.
Yes, you. I
Yes.
think. No, that's the bard
Yes, you.
from. Nope, that's the bard from Witcher.
No, it's General
Yeah.
Jaskier. General Jaskier Lunakin.
Was it really? I could have sworn that's also the bard from.
Listen, motherfucker, I can only have so many people named Chuck.
That's fine. I didn't know. Okay, I didn't make that correlation until just now, so you're fine.
No, you made it before.
Have I? Okay, my bad.
Then forgot.
Happens a lot. You'd be surprised.
I'm not surprised.
Surprise for sure.
Anyway. Send an invite to him as well, 100%. Absolutely. Yeah, go for it.
Therapy Hag and the Emperor. Okay.
And
Along
yes,
with
here, can't
Phelan.
forget him.
Yeah, but they're just gonna come along with the Emperor. If they come along.
Therapy Hag is already coming. We already know that. She's already accepted the RSVP.
She's excited.
100%.
Probably
I'm
show up
excited.
early.
I like Therapy Hag.
Any other characters you know that you want me to see if I can play?
Preferably
Preferably ones that also have access to teleporting things, because fuck distance.
I mean, my mom is here. To Kieran's mom, sorry. I keep forgetting up to Dory sometimes.
So are you just saying Kieran and his family unit?
That's up to him if he invites Kieran or not. He's also a part of the band and doesn't have a ring yet.
I haven't hand delivered him a ring since we grew.
Yeah.
So you guys remember the NPCs I have to play, and whoever else you have to play that will also be there. Is there
I'm
anything
the
else?
only one that has to play somebody else.
Well, that's
Um,
because
like
nobody else has
the
any
elf
other
that worked on-
characters. Not in this universe. What'd you say, Thaddeus?
You want to invite the elf that worked on Kieran? Back from Glownuway?
The random fucking scientist guy? Yeah, if you want to. They'd probably like to do a
Well, no.
re-examination.
No, we're not inviting a random fucking schmuck. Pretty sure we can invite the fucking council members of the elves, though.
Why?
Because!
Hey, come to our get-together. We're having the Emperor. Oh. I can't stop that either. If you
But
do
no.
Why? Why have you done this to me? What have I done to you? I give you access to a festival, and you're like, fuck it, let's bring all of our most important NPCs that we know all together in one place.
Why the fuck wouldn't we?
Like, here, talk
We
to me.
literally just completed one of the biggest quests ever.
It's fine, you do what you want. I'm just looking at this and going,
Gave us
"Ugh."
teleportation technology.
You did that
Take time to
too.
do so.
I'm not
Like, why
saying
would we
it's
not
not
use
okay.
this?
I'm saying this has the potential to hard turn the campaign again.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Sure, let's
We're
get
not inviting
political. Who
Moans.
else are you calling?
We're not inviting King of Gred. Fuck them.
Would you even
Invite
invite?
Strig.
You can invite Strig. 100% you can invite Strig. Strig
gonna
loves a
invite
party. Invite Callahan too. Todori doesn't know who that is, but James does. Invite him too. He'll bring all 12 of them.
Oh my god.
13 now, I think.
That's a lot of people. I'm calling it at just Therapy Hag and the Emperor. That's
Yes,
all
let's
I care
have
about.
Therapy Hag, the Emperor, Callahan, and some random ass fucking elves.
Do it.
You actually want to bring the elves? I
Bring
like
it.
the elves.
I don't know why
Bring-
you would, but okay.
Don't worry about the Council of Elves. They're probably not going to sit too well with the Emperor. Don't do that. We are trying to be chummy with the Emperor. We have literally no dealings with the elves whatsoever. That was just a joke.
But if Jodak sends a message to his fucking Intellect Devourer friends and goes like, hey, you want to talk with the Emperor in a neutral territory?
That too, but also, like, this is also a celebration because one of their biggest threats has just been dealt a blow.
I'm aware, it's just they might have something to say to each other. For
100%.
reasons that are undisclosed.
No, 100%. I know this, Eric, and this is kind of why I'm saying absolutely invite Callahan. Neutral territory, they can talk about their shit. Like, I would invite Callahan over Therapy Hag, and that's how important that is to me, Thaddeus.
Really?
I'm dead serious.
Please, for my mental sake, compile a list of the NPCs that you are having at this get-together.
In all seriousness,
put it
if
in
it
the
were up to
Discord.
me, it is up to Thaddeus here, but in all seriousness, if it were up to me, Emperor of Man, Therapy Hag, and Callahan are top of the list. They need to be here. Because Therapy Hag can help out the Emperor of Man with some trauma, because we all know he fucking has it. And Callahan and the Emperor of Man can have some real conversations with one another that need to take place. Because they are enemies of the same enemy. They should be allies.
Is Emperor Kaladar of the House Volrune, by the way.
Yeah, that guy. I suggest we invite those three people. Strig will follow Callahan because Callahan will say, hey, there's a party. Strig will go, done. Kieran will be there because he absolutely knows there's a party going on. His mother would have told him if no one else did. So
And
Kieran will be there.
Just because this isn't gonna be said, but James, you're also Strig. Callahan's last name is Volrune.
Yeah, you know full well I'm Strig. I wouldn't let anybody else be Strig. Fuck you.
No, that last bit of information I just said.
Volhoon? What about
Did you
it?
say the Emperor's last name was?
The same.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Well, now.
That's just for me.
We'll compile a list. You have time.
That is all the people I have on the list. Like, no joke, that is everybody I have on the list. There is no one else I would invite.
But there's your
'Cause there is-
contacts and other things that require outside things to arrive. I was not expecting to have those two in the same scene. End of sentence.
And they can be here, both of them, in the blink of an eye.
So, yeah,
Anyway.
that's fun. That's fun. That's awesome. That's just great. Just amazing.
Because Strig can bring all of them to Diagov
Shut up.
immediately. Because he knows plane shit.
Just stop talking. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna. Anything else that I have to deal with that I wasn't expecting to deal with? Compile the list of NPCs, though. I'm actually being very serious about that. I need to know who's gonna be there. And this time I'm not trusting my memory. I want a fucking list.
We're going to put it in the chat. Promise.
Okay.
I'll make sure they do.
I was going to tell the group, our group, so Fashion's the only name I remember all of a sudden. Pianist Jory about the glowing green crystal that can control people, apparently.
Neat. More information I have.
And the giant plant skeleton and the
Not a skeleton,
ice
just a plant.
cows.
Neat. More information I have.
That is all.
Hey, Eric.
Hi.
When I wake up, I'm gonna contact the Devil Lord.
That's tomorrow. You shut up.
Anyway, that's all I got. I'll make sure they compile the list.
Okay, so there's your preparations of other people and things you don't have access to in town. Now, I need you to tell me what events it is you're going to be trying to do, and then compile those as a list too, because y'all are in charge of this mess, and I don't want to come up with things, except for the things that I have to come up with.
We'll compile the list in chat again.
You absolutely won't forget and then wait till next week.
No, I'm expecting
no,
you to
I'm not
discuss
gonna
it
let you.
now, and then write it down.
Oh, well now, I mean, orcs love fisticuff stuff, so that's gotta be a thing.
So, fight pit.
Multiple. Think
Pits.
more of a mosh.
Fight pits.
I meant,
Well, if you want a big mosh, then you more like want a melee, which is to say, like 50 people just punching each other with blunted weapons and shit.
Yeah.
So you want a melee.
An actual melee. Proper fight pits if they want them as well. Probably yes.
So melee fight pits.
More
Food,
than enough.
alcohol.
More than enough venues to accommodate the watching of said melee and fight pit. So find a place that does that, because that's probably going to be the main attraction. The fights. Anybody can join the fights, I would say, yeah. But limit it to probably fisticuffs.
That they're not gonna like that.
you should just have some healers on the side.
Well, that's a given. That's 100% already
So
a
it
given.
sounds
Trinket
like
is literally based in the area.
Well, there's Trinket, but it sounds like include in your message to the Emperor. Hey.
Yeah.
Bring a lot of healers.
Yeah.
If you come. Which they might. You've met them.
Absolutely do come. It is not a question.
They might not. Send an envoy, positive relations.
No. Get over here.
No. Need to keep my powerful NPCs where they are.
No, you get over here. Don't make me grab the chain.
We're only asking for a day. What can happen in a day? Besides all that can happen in a day.
Archdruid. Emperor. A lot.
Ag.
Yeah.
Callahan. We all know what he is. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna love this. I get to play 3 characters. 3 characters. 3 characters at the same time. Fuck. Like I said, I think the main attraction is going to be the melee. Secondary main attraction, or also main attraction, would be Valen, of course.
The melee, duelist fight pits. If you're having Valen do music stuff, he's just gonna orchestrate like battle music or some shit.
That works.
If you're gonna have mainly people fighting as your celebration.
Well, it's a part.
Celica.
No, you fucking shut up.
We're not going anywhere else. We have to stay here and organize this shit. We can't leave now. Anyway, I think the melee and fight pits and stuff to be organized makes sense because orcs are going to love to drink and party, but they're going to fight when they drink and party. So why not make an event out of it? That'll make the orcs love it even more as an event. And having it be part of the attractions it just makes sense.
So what it's really
makes sense.
ending up sounding like is I need to come up with a fucking tournament roster, and then on the duelist fight pitch is going to be you guys and other various like high tier things. And
I
then
think
the melee
being
is
in the fight pit is unfair.
No. Not if it's high tier things, like the Emperor could just send one of their Death Guard in there. And unless there's somebody like you guys or some real fucking good people, it's just gonna be fucking slaughter.
I don't know. On that aspect, I don't know.
So
I wasn't thinking of us being a part of it at all. Because
well, then you have to stop
as
other
Tadori
people
was
from
gonna
being
do.
a part of it, is what I'm getting at.
What other people? Who?
If you invite various high ability people, then you have to stop them from being a part of it. You think the Emperor wouldn't go, hey, go do that.
I guess. Well, if he does that, I don't imagine Vashnir's not gonna take part in the fucking melee, are you,
Correct.
Vashnir?
Well, the melee, that one's like 80 people in a free-for-all. I'm not doing that.
Oh.
I'm not mechanically doing that.
I thought you were talking about the tournament be the melee. My bad.
Now, the tournament's gonna be a small squad or one-on-one, and then we go.
We're kind of Dark Ages, medieval time, weird stuff anyway. Fucking tournaments happen during festivals all the fucking time.
Well, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yes.
This is also in a civilization
So-
that primarily deals with battle.
Combat
From
and
what
honor.
I understand. Yeah.
So, for the sake of it, let's say this. There's going to be a melee. It's gonna probably not include you guys unless you really want to do that. And then at which point in time, it's gonna be like playing with a friend in a battle royale game. Which is to say,
Yeah.
you're all quote-unquote against each other. But they very quickly form groups to make sure who gets it to the end. Who gets to the end.
The only thing is, Tadori probably wouldn't take part in either one of them because he's going to do a lot of schmoozing.
But if you're
He's
going...
got a lot of schmoozing to do.
But let's do this. Let's say there is a solo fight pit and there is a team fight pit, and you may participate in both if you so desire to do so, but come up with your teams and let's restrict it to teams of 2.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, Tadori and Vashnir on a team. That would be devastating. Oh,
Just so you have an idea.
I know it
and
wouldn't because I'm not allowed to use my Godstone.
yeah, please don't.
I wouldn't be allowed to use my Godstone. So I'm limited to me, and I'm not that great just as me. Most of my power comes from my Godstone. Actually, Vashnir Jodak would be terrifying. Because you got the fucker stabbing you in the back, and the guy with the big ass shield going, bring it.
But we can say that there's going to be a solo one. We can say that there's going to be a group one. You can participate in both, but keep your teams low so that way it doesn't get too chaotic during it.
Yeah.
Or we can say a team of 3 if you really want. Nah, fuck, there's 4 of you. I can say team of 4.
No,
No,
team
I
two.
should,
Team
yeah,
of two.
it should.
Team of 2. Because team of 4, the 4 of us walk into a room and we go, we win, fuck off.
You're bringing powerful people to play. You think Callahan's gonna come alone if they come?
No, but I think Tadori at full power could take him. I may be entirely wrong, but I think I could.
We'll see.
No, we won't see, because I'm never going to do that, because I like Callahan, and I'm not going to touch that fucking thing with a 10-foot pole. It ain't happening. I know what happened the last time somebody tried to solo fight that. I'm not doing it. And that was years ago from what I understand. Not happening.
So
the
tomorrow
brain-
is a
as a
bunch of
question for me.
fighting. There's other people doing stuff. What?
Has the brain matured at all?
Not really.
God damn it. Motherfucker.
Working on it.
Strig's not helping with that.
A good idea.
Because Strig is fucking childish as shit.
Is your idea to shove the brain where the orcs are and just wait?
No.
No.
No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No.
I mean,
Fuck.
yes.
No.
But also
No. 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 We do not need tadpoles. No. You leave that shit alone. The brain is not allowed. He is not coming here.
Not
He is
here. There.
still a child.
But it sounds like the festival's largely going to be probably like 3 hours of combat. With background music being provided by Vela.
The main day festivities will be fight pits, and then the later evening festivities will probably be more eating and the drinking and the partying and the smoozing and all that.
Well, if you want to come up with any particular boofer activity, then you need to come up with it.
I can't think of anything right now off the top of my head, but if you're fine with it, I can think of some things later. I am very tired. I've been up a long time.
You have, says hopefully, in case, because delays happen all the time, a
Yes.
week.
Yes.
But I'm going to have to deal with some very powerful
The Emperor of
NPCs.
Man and the Therapy Hag and Callahan and
If they all decide to go, which is what the NPC list is going to be. So it sounds like it's very possibly going to be me, if not talking to myself, fighting myself. Sounds awful.
I mean, just look at the relevant abilities of the people and go, okay, he wins. Why would you ever roll that? Doesn't make any sense.
No idea how difficult that is. When you actually know what the
You have a
abilities
basic
are.
bitch orc versus the Death Guard. Death Guard wins.
Yeah, that's not what I'm worried about.
I mean, a Death Guard isn't going to go up against another Death Guard, are they?
They might find an equivalent from somewhere.
I think one of the only equivalents on our side would be us, 4. Potentially.
Yeah, but it's not just you guys. But
I know.
for the sake of keeping the session, because it's kind of derailed immediately, and it started off derailed. We've been pushing this minecart through the fields.
Yep.
Is there anything before I call session?
How are you feeling, Eric?
I feel like we remembered after I hit the go button that there was supposed to be a festival this session, and then the quick activity, and then how it was supposed to start took a hell of a lot longer than it was supposed to. So instead of getting through the festival, we got through planning the festival, kind of.
Hell, we didn't even do that. We have a week to do that now.
Planning the festival, kind of. And I came to the table ready to send you guys to hell,
To a dungeon.
completely forgetting the hellscape. Yeah, it was hell, and then you changed it on me before we started to a dungeon, and then you changed it on me again.
To a No. You changed it to a festival because you
No,
remembered the festival.
no. Let's run this
that's right.
properly.
Thaddeus did. Thaddeus ran it.
I mentioned
Thaddeus
the
remembered
festival.
he remembered the festival.
But that wasn't even the last change that happened. Or well, the next change, because the next change was, I want to go deal with Valen's thing. And then that one kind of went, yeah, but like there's a festival. And then the festival turned into, and we're also going to do Valen's thing.
We are going to do Valen's thing. We just couldn't stop the festival. Because the festival was planned from last time.
Correct. But it's
And
just
so,
a
no,
matter
Our
of,
plan has still stayed the same. The festival's going to take maybe a session.
this took a session. This was not the festival.
This also had 2 hours for session time.
I noticed. It's already been 3.5.
That's Thaddeus' fault. I'm
It is.
saying it now. It's Thaddeus' fault.
I don't do quiet well, so when you left me pauses, I just rambled. and with software. Like usual.
But no, there is nothing else I believe that anybody has anything to say about unless I am wrong and everybody can speak up now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's nothing.
Don't you love unscripted D&D?
Yes, actually. 100%.
Feels more organic.
It feels more fun.
Well, it's perfectly fun and enjoyable to run through. Like,
if you're fine with a script, yes.
and even though like a lot of nothing can happen. Like I just, it happens naturally instead of like, okay, gotta run through all these things in this amount of time.
Yeah, no, I understand.
It makes it turn rambly and difficult, but fuck it, who cares?
100%.
As long as you guys are enjoying the ride. Say that Caleb showed up sick and barely had anything to do, and I feel really bad about it.
Yeah. Really, really bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. But okay, we'll continue later. I'm gonna call session now. This one was weird, but I don't
This
know.
one was hectic.
It was set up. It was set up. Let's get out of here before we go for another hour and don't get any sleep. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, God, you sound so bad. I'm sorry.